a little while.
I actually imagine him.
We've kind of like been keeping a secret from you.
What?
Something is happening.
What's happening?
I knew he was going to react this
I
way.
think we should maybe surprise you with something really cool.
This,
is
I hate
happening?
it. What the hell is
I
happening?
don't know. What's happening?
What's happening? Please surprise us.
Yeah?
Can I play?
Yes! I hate you all for lying to me. How? Did they not get married or something?
I didn't. The wedding was all a lie, buddy.
Welcome to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet, the Xbox Drive. Before we get this show on the road, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and ring that bell on YouTube, and leave a 5-star rating or review on your podcatcher of choice. If you want to continue the conversation after the show, make sure you join the Carpool Gaming Discord. For exclusive content and all the Carpool shows in one simple feed, head over to patreon.com/carpoolgaming. Finally, head over to carpoolgaming.com for all of your merch needs. Now, with all that out of the way, you better buckle up, Buttercup, because it's time for the Xbox Drive.
Greater than X.
Hey everyone, it's me, Sean Capri. I'm glad you're here because you're listening to the most horsepowerful podcast on the internet. It's the Xbox Drive. I'm on a Skype call with all my friends from all around the world. It's Fiona Bowser and Mitch. How you doing there? Mitch, you lying son of a gun?
I'm good. I'm okay. I look like I'm
Great,
in a
Bowser's
smoky area.
also here. Hey, Bowser, how you doing?
Oh my. My heart is broken into a million pieces, but also full at the same time, so here we are.
We're hiding our sadness. Fiona McKinnon, our oracle. How you doing, Fee?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to sit down with you guys. Y'all got to hang out last weekend, and now I get to talk to you guys instead of me talking to a monitor and pretending like I was there.
It's wonderful to see you. Man.
Yeah.
First episode after Extra Life. Mitch lied. In case anybody didn't watch the Extra Life and wasn't in on the secret like it seems like all the Carpool Gaming crew was. People have been listening to this show. Mitch has been talking about, oh, I wish I was able to come to the Extra Life in Rome and surrounding areas. I wish I didn't have this wedding that was happening that was a totally real thing. And then he showed up like the lying son of a gun you are, Mitch. Explain yourself, Mitch.
I lied. I made up an elaborate lie. I thought it would be good content to see you freak out after 4 years of me telling you I could never come. So
I believed it.
yeah. I mean, it's easy to believe. For the last 3 years, I've told you no.
Yeah,
And
nothing's changed.
And nothing's changed. And then, yeah, I figured it'd be fun to, to see one of my good online friends and show up and make some content. So you're welcome, buddy.
Thanks. I'm mad at you. I'm mad at Bowser. Bowser for lying.
Man,
I feel like
shut
you're at
up.
the heart of the...
Shut up. You're not mad.
I'm not
You're not
mad.
mad at all.
I'm
You're
not mad at all, of course. But I'm
Oh,
not
no.
mad. I'm just disappointed. I can't trust anything now. What can I believe? You guys are all in on it. I'm such a fool. I didn't see the signs.
Well, don't worry. Next year, I'm definitely coming.
Yeah, we'll see. Now,
We'll see.
yeah, we're totally doing it next year too, right, Mitch? How about this? How about I Uno reverse you? Okay, I'll say yeah, totally. Extra Life is happening at this location at this time. Yeah, I'll see you there, Mitch. Mm-hmm. And then you
Dude,
show up
bro.
and nobody's there.
If I flew somewhere and there was no event,
Yep.
and I walk into an emptied stadium,
You're gonna
or
walk
auditorium
into
where
like
there's,
some local town's town hall. You're gonna be
Yep.
there in city council. You're gonna be
Yep.
voting on some sort of school playground that they're trying to build over there.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I'll be
that's
like,
what we'll
"Is
do.
Extra Life happening? Did I miss it?"
I'll be like, who, what?
And then
Yep.
and then you would promptly never hear from me ever again.
This
that
is
would
the
be
thing, man.
gone.
So good.
Good pranks always get escalated. Okay,
Yeah.
They
this is
do.
just the start. This is dangerous.
Okay,
I'm
I
scared
guess.
just saying that actually.
Just wait till
Fee,
all the
did you
other
know
stuff I
about
got.
this?
Yeah, I did.
You knew about this?
I knew. Here's the thing. When the first time, I will tell you straight up, the first time that Mitch said, I'm not going, he pulls Bows and I into a call on Discord and was just like, here's the deal. I'm actually going. but I've come up with a plan, and you guys can't tell him. And I was just like, this is like 5 months ago. So I'm like, I have to keep this secret for 5 months? Excuse me? This is the worst. I don't like secrets.
You don't.
And so
I do.
He proceeds to tell us this elaborate plan. He picks out a wedding at random that he finds like a entire like. He gets the wedding invitations. He
got that all on his own.
Bowza made, and then like all this crazy stuff. And I'm just sitting there, and like the other night, Sean, I told you on Monday, I almost spilled the beans. The night that you and I were hanging out in Discord, I was just like, because you mentioned Mitch, and I'm like, I almost said,
oh
like,
yeah,
he's gonna be there, and then
totally
I'm like,
not coming.
oh, you know what? He's probably gonna have fun at that wedding. I could not.
Did you actually say he's gonna be there?
No.
Oh, okay.
Just about.
I almost did. But then I said he's gonna have fun at that wedding. So I held it off. And then when finally you appeared, and then Sean proceeded to show his butt on stream, I then found out
that's how you know I was excited.
Yeah.
Exactly. Completely forgot that he was on stream. Now
Mooned
we're
YouTube.
no more secrets. Whoop-boom. So
I appreciate Locklith trying to like hide your ass.
yeah.
Like she was like,
Thank you, Locklith. Yes.
tried.
Yeah, keep my dignity, as always.
exactly.
Jesus.
No, it was phenomenal. I love
That
the
was
like
unreal.
multicam situation you guys had going on. Phenomenal. 10 out of 10.
I also did local multicam on my phone.
Yep.
It actually
I
is
know.
called
You
Google
had to.
Record.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
lot
Yeah.
of
I had to
cams.
do it, man. It was. But no, like I said, I mean, I just thought, how awesome would it be? And again, it's not like, ha ha ha, let me lie to my friend. It was literally like, I just want to take his happiness from like here to like an all-time high when he sees me, because obviously I was like the one that he wanted there the most.
That was the
and I
missing
made his
piece.
dreams
I was
come true.
miserable before that.
So
Yeah.
miserable. Dreams
Yeah.
come true.
Yeah, and then he fixed me.
And the elaborate like stuff I had to do to make it happen, as far as like sacrificing sleep and
Oh, really?
all that. Yeah, dude. I hopped on. I did the Halloween stream, which my favorite part was that's when you thought for sure I wasn't coming. That was the best part.
Once you
is-
told me, I didn't. It's so funny because you guys are so involved in it. Obviously, you're coming at it from a totally different angle. Once you said you weren't coming, I don't think I gave it another thought. I'm like, he's just not coming.
right.
Fine by me. I'm gonna focus
Again,
on everybody else who's coming.
same 3 years in a row.
I know. I'm just glad I didn't say anything too inflammatory about it. I'm glad it didn't like ruin our friendship. You know what I mean? Like, come on, Mitch. I expected better out of you. You know?
No, and it would have even made it better because you would have looked like a bigger ass when I showed
Exactly,
up. Like,
that's
that
why
would
I'm
have
glad
made
I
it even
didn't.
better. So I'm like actually kind of bummed.
On the
you
tip
didn't.
of my tongue, Mitch.
There was a couple parts though that I legit thought, did someone
That I
slip up
knew?
and tell them? Yeah, because of how you were razzing me. Because it's like, you know when you have a surprise birthday party coming up, and you're
Right.
like, oh, I hope nobody gives me a surprise birthday party, and then like you already know it's happening, and then you're like, oh, let me. That's literally because you were doing that randomly. You're like, yeah, we're gonna have a ton of fun, except for Mitch, he won't be
Well, I
there.
was trying to make you feel bad for not being there. That's all.
Right.
It's just, you know.
Right. And I was like, but then that's when I started thinking, like, damn, does he know? And
I
again,
didn't
there was
know.
like,
I had no idea.
there was a good amount of people that did, and I'm very glad it all worked out because that was literally 4 years in the making, 6 months of lying,
4 years in the making.
an hour of sleep. Yeah, dude, like it was wild.
That
So
was unreal.
it was awesome, dude. It was very much worth it. And like I said, I'm beyond happy that I went. Like you have no idea. You have no idea.
It
So
was great.
very happy I went to the point where bigger and better things could be happening in the future. Let's just say that. So yeah.
We got everybody thinking, man. That's the best part about something like that. We got everybody like, oh, we can do this. Oh, this is what this whole carpool business is about. This is what you've been going on and on about. Like, yeah, that. We all 12 of us can get together, like whether we're there or we're at a computer desk for 24 hours straight and somehow managing all the prizes fee and also playing Mario Party, I guess you're doing off to the side. You crushed it. And if anybody enjoyed what we did at Extra Life, man, it doesn't happen without fee. That was incredible. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. That's too nice. You guys did so much work. Bowza did so much work at the beginning. We had like,
I
my
didn't. I
goodness.
just showed up.
We had Rybo. We had Sean doing
Rybo. Shout out
like
to
everyone.
Rybo.
Shout out to Rybo. Rybo and I were chatting it up. It was a fun time. Mitch didn't do, of course, anything except show up. But you know what? That's huge. That's a huge thing. You showing up.
So far?
So far. The farthest, if you could. I'm just joking.
Definitely the farthest. Yeah, the farthest
definitely.
anybody
Whatsoever,
traveled was Mitch. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh my goodness.
He did show up and help tear things apart and carry heavy stuff for me.
Oh,
so.
there you
That was
go.
nice.
So I felt really bad because I knew that Friday it was not going to happen, dude. Like with the travel that I had to do, the way I had to do it, I was like, this is not going to work. And I knew
It's
I
probably
wasn't
for the
gonna be able to
best.
get
You
there
wouldn't have
set
seen
up.
the best of me Friday night.
Well, also you wouldn't have seen the best of me either. I would have shown up and not been the fun-loving guy who makes fun of you. I'd have been the really mean one that
No,
makes
same
fun
here.
of you. So
That
yeah,
was
like
a-
I
that
was
was a
not
grumpy
good.
pants.
And like I said, I'm just glad that I gave myself that day to recover. And then the next 3 or 4 after that definitely didn't recover at all.
Yeah.
No.
But it was all worth it.
We
was
treated
it.
our bodies like amusement parks, man.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it was awesome. It was super fun, and like I said, let's just say that I've been infinitely inspired since that to the point where I've had conversations with different people.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about that. No,
Okay.
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 it's a tease.
Ooh.
Another
Marcos.
shroud of secrecy. I see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Into
We're
the
getting there.
fade.
Yeah.
But no, like I said, I mean, as the best thing is like I showed up, and people get the vibe of like, me bickering back and forth with people, and I love how everyone else felt that was my MO with like them too. Because Lachlan, who I have had one Discord conversation with about a picture of the website, full went into like me and Fee argument mode, just like making fun of me, just all that stuff. And then
Perfect.
Amanda shows up, and I'm like,
Someone
"Hey,
had
Amanda,
to.
it's super awesome to see you." And then Amanda's running her mouth about me, and then
Yes.
and then Fee in the chat, I was just roasting the whole time. But I do want to commend Fee because literally, without her being there, that stream went insanely well.
Yeah.
And I'm super happy that even though people like met me for the first time and that was their conversations that they had with me, it made the best thing ever. Tapeworm. Oh, look, it's the liar. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
There he is.
But no, it was amazing. It was a really good time. Legit, it sounds dumb, but like one of the top 3 times like vacations I've ever had. Like
Yes.
it was so much fun, and I got to actually, I do this a lot to Sean where I say, "Hey man, you did it. You did it." And he goes, No. We did it. Because like you're part of this. You're not
Yeah, man.
just some dude. You're a co-host. You're part of this. And I legit felt so involved, and I felt like that we part of it wasn't more true than literally like when I left, because I was sad as hell to leave you guys. I was like, I would just like, let me just spend another week with these people because they were
Right?
so fun. They were so awesome. Sean, like when we were heading out to my car for something, Sean's like, "Oh no, I'm a little sad. Like there's some parking spaces that are empty now." And I'm like, no, you should be happy that those parking spaces were all filled by people.
Ah.
And he was just like, "Oh my God, why do you say it like that?"
Yeah.
Like,
That was
yeah.
good. It was such a Disney moment from
Yeah.
Mitch. I was so caught off guard. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. No, like I'm telling you, like it was, like I said, it was just so fun. Minus some of the weird headaches and stuff. Like, I mean, again, like me and Lachlan are talking like we are friends, like instant friends out of nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
Amanda's like, I got back to Phoenix. I got out of the airport. Amanda was live. I'm like, "Hey, Amanda." She's like, "Awesome. Turn on Fortnite." I'm like, "I just landed. I'm at Sky Harbor. I can't help you right now. I
wanted to
cannot
blow
go on
you up.
next." Yeah, exactly. Like it just, and I mean, I got to meet Matt and like JB. JB is so awesome, dude.
JB's the best.
He's
Yeah.
so awesome, dude.
Equally as good as everybody else.
Yeah,
Nobody
He is
stands out.
so awesome. I took Fulia to Chick-fil-A. I took her
You
to.
did?
I did. I did that before anybody knew. She was the first person from Carpool I met there. We showed up at the
I
airport.
didn't know that. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so-
great.
Me and I showed up at the airport, and I'm like, "Who else is here?" And whatever. And then Fulia was there. I'm like, "You got time?" She's like, "Yeah, I got like 2 hours before Quaggy's supposed to pick me up." I'm like, I pulled up a list of fast food places. I'm like, "Name one you don't have in Australia. Let's
No
go."
way.
And she's like, "Chick-fil-A." I'm like, "Done." And we went to Chick-fil-A for like 2 hours. and just sat and chatted.
I didn't know that. I love Bowser.
Yeah.
Did you know this?
I did eventually.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
know
when it was
anything,
happening.
man. I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
Yeah, but then like
I'm just here.
we did that, and then like I said, we got her first McGriddle,
Yes.
which we did
I
that.
did
We
see
have
that.
that video, by the way. We there's a lot of content that I actually was like literally not sharing on purpose because I wanted to stream through this podcast and like then stream and kind of explain all that happened. But that campfire podcast was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
You need
just
Chick-fil-A right
man, there's so
Yeah.
much cool stuff.
We did good. We did
Yeah.
good.
We did, yeah, it was amazing.
Like
It was
all
super
of
awesome.
2024 like led up to that point, you
Yep.
know? Like this whole team, this crew on this show like new is as of 2024, and I feel like there's been like I don't know how exactly to describe it, but I know, you know, what it's like to be as part of Carpool. Like we've seen it, like we were there last year at Extra Life, of course, and you know, just the friendships that we have and the community, like the support, like you feel that. But when new people come on in, like maybe you understand the words, but you don't understand like the connection. And I feel like maybe I might be overstepping by saying this, but I feel like everyone got it. Like all at once, just like all of a sudden it's like, yeah, that's what this is. I don't have to describe it anymore. Like you have the feeling in your heart now. Like, and that's, I'm so excited to see what we do with this because like everybody's so, like you said, everybody's inspired. We want to do something with this, you know? I don't know. Bowser played a huge, Bowser's being very modest and quiet during this. Dude, like without Bowser, like that doesn't happen. And I could say that about everybody, of course, but like, man, you had a huge heavy lift on all fronts, on the stream itself. You and Green Jeans, like you guys were Mama Papa, the whole crew at the Airbnb. I'm holding this pencil because of you. I've got this whole bag full of like goodies and things that I need. How has it been for you? Like you've been at Extra Life before. I think this is your third one. First one as part of the crew now. Like, I don't think I've seen somebody like step up to such a huge degree, and I'm so grateful for you.
Well, I mean, when you're the one driving, there's not many people that drove to Extra Life, and of those, not many had a truck. So I literally load up totes full of all of the crap I have.
Yep.
4 or 5 consoles, controllers, every kind of cable and cord and device I could think of that you might need for a stream, and we rolled out. Why not?
And it totally helped. Like everybody's like, Bowser, do you have this? And you totally had it. Like I just can't imagine the mass exodus you would have had at your house. It's like you're moving your whole home. You had it all with you. Power cords and controllers and adapters and all sorts of damn stuff, man. And all like long cables too. It's not like you just had something like,
because that's what you need.
You need lengthy cables. Yes.
We get into the hotel room on Monday. They're like, oh, we got to move the tables. The HDMI for the projector's way over there. I was like, time out.
I got you.
I got you.
I should have known better by then.
Yeah.
Really. How are you doing now that you're home?
I'm sad.
Yeah. We're all so sad.
I just want to be with my friends, and they all went home.
One at a time, like a slow Band-Aid.
The
Almost
last day
almost
was like a
wax
big
strip.
Band-Aid.
Like a
where we
wax
all
strip
just-
ripped off your leg slowly.
Yep.
Lovely. Which you did not experience because Locklith ripped it off really quick.
It was, dude, I might have to finish the rest of the leg. You know?
I feel
So
like
it-
that, dude. I got like 5 wax strips that are just awful. Like, cause I haven't even been here since my own charity stream where I put myself through hell.
Yeah.
My legs look a mess. Also, the center of my chest, which I'm not showing you.
The
'cause that'll give me
chest is
band
unreal,
rashes.
man.
It's
Waxing the
so, it
chest.
hurts so much.
That's
It hurts so
crazy.
much. But my favorite part, like Bowser, like I said, did so much. Everybody did so much.
Yeah.
And yeah, I felt like I said, there was part of me that was like, I feel bad, but that's why I was like making up for it afterwards. Bowser was like, oh, this one's heavy. And I'm like, shut up. Just give it to me. Like, I don't want to hear it. I was just moving stuff. I just wanted to help out as much as I could. Yeah, it was awesome. Also, I appreciate kind words from my community that were like, I hope you're having fun at the wedding.
Yeah.
Because I also had to lie every single day to my own community, Sean.
Wow.
So
Yeah, the amount of times you talked about that wedding on your own streams was incredible.
So
I
necessary.
literally
Yeah, but you
couldn't
show
tell-
up, Sean. Every once in a while, you show up there.
That's what I'm saying.
Could have
I
not
lit-
said anything at all. Like it was so like.
well,
you
no,
could've
because
just
they
said,
needed to know. They needed to
Shadi
know
was
why
really
I had to do my
busted.
stream early. They had to know because they're used to me being there on Saturdays. They had to know, like, hey, I'm not gonna be here this Saturday because of this. I had to move my extra life stream up because of this. Like, it was an elaborate
that's how you got
thing.
me. Definitely.
Yep.
When you did the extra life stream, like you moved it because of the wedding, you got me with that one, man. That was pretty pro.
The one thing that I will say, and this is like also credit to Bowser, is like, I didn't want to take away from your stream and I didn't want to tank my stream. So I'm like, what's the best way to do this? And Bowser's like, just do it a week early. Just say, the wedding, you got to do it a week early. It doesn't, you don't have to do it on extra life day.
That's right.
She's like, just do it a week early and everything's cool.
Yeah.
And like I said, like, I appreciate everybody who showed up there. Also, I do want to appreciate, there was like a couple people. I did tell Buzz, like Buzz actually was in the same boat where he's just like, oh yeah, man, have fun at the wedding. I'm like, actually, bro, I'm not going. So he was like, oh, he actually was like, Sean's going to love that. And then I also do want to shout out, Queen, actually, because she follows you guys, Queen actually did show up for my community and actually donated to the stream. So appreciate Queen being there as well. But yeah, like I said, it was amazing, dude. It really was. And like, all I want to do is more events and more things for this community and more things with you guys. Cause yeah,
it's special, man. This isn't like everywhere, you know? It's
also
here.
It is. Also, apparently somebody in the chat said, we all learned that Mitch is the tallest person at Carpool. I don't think that's true.
No,
I
it's
think me and
not.
Sean are the you
Seth
are.
Seth is
You
tall.
are.
I am.
No.
Fiona's the tallest.
I am
Fiona's the tallest.
6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little shorter than Lockleth, I think.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, especially when you put her in the water and she grows.
She grows. She's
Yeah.
a sponge like dinosaur toy.
And if you put her under a blanket, she shrinks.
Oh my God.
Somehow it's just got shriveled up.
The
Oh, that's the
squishmallow
thing.
absorbs it all.
Exactly. The other thing I'll say too, shout out to this 24-hour stream being the easiest one I've ever done in my life, by the
I'm
way.
telling you, man.
It's the easiest thing I've ever done in my life. I only nodded off like twice playing Fortnite with Bowser. I did that same thing where I woke up and I was like running into a wall looking up. I'm
Oh,
like, okay,
yeah,
I
been there.
nodded off a
All
little
right,
bit.
I'm
Thank
used
God
to
I wasn't
that.
stream.
My husband does that, like playing Animal Crossing all the time.
Oh,
Yeah,
Poor little characters just like walking against the wall.
right under the bus. Poor green jeans.
And also too, I thought I would sleep afterwards because I can tell you on my streams, I slept immediately. I thought I was gonna sleep, and then a shower woke me up, and then FOMO hit me so hard, and I'm like, oh no.
You heard beers cracking outside.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what
yeah.
it was? I just what happened
Black
was
and
like
Mounts.
Black
yeah,
and Mounts.
exactly. I was
Samuel
thinking,
Adams.
I left my watch charger in my car. I'm like, I'm gonna go grab it, and then I come downstairs and no one's in the house, and I'm like, where's everybody at? Nobody's in bed. Where's everybody at?
Yeah.
Also, shout out to the Airbnb idea. That was amazing. All of us being there together was
So
awesome.
cool.
Waking up and just like hanging out with you guys. And then last but not least, no shout out to Lockleth, who clearly can't draw my face.
Dude, it's perfect. The
Literally
drawing
the
is
same
it's perfect.
picture.
Yeah, the thumbnail fee is S tier this week. Everybody, a lot of people listen on the podcast, but you should check out YouTube because Fiona's artwork, it's a masterpiece.
I literally messaged Fee yesterday. I'm like, Fee, I have an idea. Because I'm a good sport. You know what I mean? And she literally is just like, I'm like, just take that picture and put my face there. Or that face over mine. She's like, I was already going to do that. I'm like, great minds think alike. Let's go.
She's got the good idea.
She's got the great idea. But no, yeah, like I said, it was amazing. And I met new friends. And also it was weird seeing people IRL that I didn't know what they looked like. So people were like, hey, Mitch is here. Yeah, like they were happy. I'm like, who the hell are you?
Damn.
Oh. And it's not even a mean way. I've never seen him in person. So I don't know what Yon32 looks like. I don't know what Quaggy looks like.
Yeah, we got
I
you,
don't know
man.
these
We
things.
got you in. You were trying to resist. We're like, okay, we pulled you all the way into the carpool
Yeah.
here, man.
Now I am fully, it is a we thing. It is not a you thing, Sean. It is
Yes.
not a you guys thing. It is a we
Yep.
thing. And
That feels great.
yeah, buddy.
Got him.
It was
Yeah, we
awesome.
got 'em.
It was great.
Good.
How you doing, Fee?
I'm doing great. I'm loving listening about everything Extra Life. It was a blast. Even on my side, hanging out in the chat with everybody. Also, I just want to say, you guys were talking about like meeting people for the first time. Shout out to like Ron, because I sat down and had a very long conversation with like Ron while we were watching the entire Extra Life. And I'm
Did
like,
you
man,
really?
yeah, I was just like, wow, I'm finally getting to talk to Ron, who I get to like
Yes.
every so often. So I got to like have a nice conversation with him. And I was just like, this is fantastic. I'm
It's
so
so
happy.
nice.
It's so nice.
Ron's a great
Everyone.
person.
I'm just like, even though we weren't even there, I got to like hang out and talk to one of our fellow co-hosts from the PlayStation Drive. So yeah,
They got a new song.
woo.
JB, you got competition. Sorry, buddy.
I will say, if I never hear about Final Fantasy VIII again, I'll be happy, because holy bull, guys, that was love you guys so much.
That made me so happy. I fed into it so hard. I'm
You
like, tell
did.
me more. And I just sat
No.
there and I was like, yo, that's crazy.
So I
Keep
ripped the
going.
microphone out of your hand?
Yeah, they had to
That
to
is
rip it out
enough.
of my head.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness. But yeah, I'm happy that the stream went well and everything went
Yes.
smoothly. 10 out of 10. We got the giveaways were a lot of fun. We got to shout outs to everyone who donated. It was absolutely fantastic. We had some like huge donations this year, Sean.
That's
Massive.
right. That actually, I think I hear somebody at the door over there. Actually,
Wow.
we don't have a lot of this, but somebody over there with the
Did it work?
The cleaning.
It probably
Nope.
didn't work.
Housekeeping.
Nothing
funny?
worked.
Just sound clip that. That's the
Yes.
new one.
Fee, my husband is convinced that you are the housekeeping lady in the recording, so
He had no idea that's from Tommy Boy. He had no clue. He thought that was you on recording. He brought it up to me. He's like, oh my God, the housekeeping thing of Fee. And I'm like, what are you talking about right now? And he's like, oh no, the house. I'm like, that's from Tommy Boy. Have
That's hilarious.
Housekeeping.
Housekeeping?
It
Like,
could be
it's
you. It
so
could be any
good.
of us.
Could be any of
It's
us.
so good.
Why
Yeah,
not?
You never know. You never know. We are in the housekeeping zone, and that means that I want to say thank you to our top 3 donors. Absolutely bonkers, you guys. I wept. People who were there, they saw it. I needed to
You
step out of
weeped?
the room. We hit $10,000, and I wept. It was completely overwhelming, and
Amazing.
more often than not, I was saying one of 3 things. I was saying thank you to Tony Baker. I was saying thank you to Cwaggy. I was saying thank you to Yawn32. Because when they donated, we clapped and we said their names. Bowser.
When you
clap and say
donate,
their
we
name.
clap and say your name.
Clapped and we
Yeah.
said your name. Holy crap, you guys. We couldn't have got there without every single contribution. But
True.
at this moment, we just want to highlight the top 3. Like, Tony Baker just completely
Tony
stepped
Baker.
up. Quaggy was there. You didn't have to do anything more, Quaggy. You were
Yeah.
there.
yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Same with John.
Yawn32.
Shout out-
He
shout
drove
out
me there.
Yeah.
Shout out Tony Baker for breaking the code that I got help making. Because
yeah. Nice
he donated so much that the code was like, I'm not even tracking it anymore. So we had to go from like A to Z, and then we had to go to Z, like ZZ, which is essentially like you go through
ZZ.
the entire alphabet to get to that particular point. So unless he donated $64,000, which thankfully Tony Baker didn't, which would have been great, but at the
Next
same
year.
time, next year,
Then we'll just give him all the prizes.
Yeah.
that would be a default. You donate 64,000, you get everything.
You win it all.
Price is right. He wins both showcases. It's all of it.
You get Mitch's entire like streaming setup.
Hold on a minute. Yeah, I
Get all
guess.
those controllers.
Yeah.
Sean, I'll expense it to you. Don't worry about it.
Dude donates $64,000, and we're like, here's $375 in prizes.
Here's
Thank you.
here's Princess Peach. Have a great day.
Princess Peach.
Holy crap.
Speaking of all the prizes, a bunch of them are going to get shipped out tomorrow.
Hey.
Amazing.
Gotta
3
go
of
to
them
that
got
post
shipped out
office.
yesterday. We got the Nintendo ones shipped out yesterday. We got one. We had 3 Bobbies, by the way, while we're in the housekeeping zone. My goodness gracious. Lindsay O'Neill has done this the last couple of years. Handcrafts the Bobby plush dolls, and they are spectacular.
It was
They
cool
are
to see
so
them IRL.
wonderful. Yeah,
They're nice.
right? They're great. And so we gave 3 of those away for some of the larger donations, and that was awesome. And then also with Tony Baker and Quaggy, we're gonna be having a special little something for you guys coming up here very, very soon. So don't you worry about that. But I want to say thank you to everybody, because that was like we talked about the Nintendo Drive a little bit, but Fiona, like I obviously didn't expect to hit $10,000 because I had a bunch of like placeholder crap in our spreadsheet. Like, yeah, sure, like when we hit this, I'll do this and I'll do this, and surely I'll come back to this and finalize this square. But before I knew it, you were creating graphics and it became official.
Yeah.
It
You
sure
done
did.
goofed. You done
It was
goofed.
me.
I was just like, I even remember having a conversation because one night I was working on the graphics and Lucas came in and I'm like, Sean really went to town on the 10K goal. Like I this is the 4th graphic I've made for Sean in the 2-hour period. What is happening?
They were
And I'm
just
like,
ideas. They were just brainstormed. Like
They
maybe
were
pick
great
one or two of
ideas.
them.
should I have messaged you and been like, hey Sean, are these all legitimate? Because now you have like Jar Jar Binks, you have a 50K like run that you have to do in December.
50 kilometers. Yep.
50
How many
kilometers,
miles
not
is that?
miles.
What do we got? We got miles on this. 50 kilometers
Be
to miles.
31.
Also, shout out to Garrett
31
for running
31
5 miles instead of 5 kilometers.
31 miles, homie.
Yeah, man.
I don't like driving 31 miles.
like
You're
it
gonna
does.
run it. That's ridiculous.
Go to my office and back like 3 times. Jeez.
right?
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was-
run to my parents' house.
Yeah. Man, Sean, I just want to say, guess what? We had a discussion earlier this week about some prizes. Now,
Oh yeah.
here's the deal. We told you guys there was 2 codes left for a Black Ops 6, one for PlayStation 5 and one for Xbox. And whichever one specifically won it, like we found out Tony Baker won it. So Tony Baker got to choose whatever one that
Shocker.
Tony Baker wanted.
So weird.
And so then we decided to give away the code for the Black Ops 6 on this podcast or on the PlayStation one, depending on which Tony Baker chose. We would give the opposite one on the podcast. Fun fact, we're giving it away on this podcast. This
Oh,
freaking-
right now?
Beautiful
right
wheel.
now.
It's
That-
so
Oh.
fun.
That
Epic,
right
we'll do
now.
it live.
We'll do it
And
live.
I just want to say, Sean, guess what? We got to sweeten the pot too, because guess what? Whoever wins this also gets a freaking Starfield controller.
What?
Whoa.
What?
Who decided this? Who approved this? Oh, me.
Everyone.
I did.
It was us.
I didn't approve this. I have
was
no
us.
idea.
I didn't
After
know this
discussion.
was happening.
Surprise. Surprise, Mitch.
I guess. Also, how does that wheel of names not crash? Because I did a wheel of names that had a quarter of the names on there, and it was
Guess
struggle
what, Mitch?
busing.
If you open Phasmophobia with that open, your computer will crash.
Get a blue screen.
Yeah. So
Should I spin it? Should I
We
spin the
should
wheel?
spin
The
it.
wheel?
Who,
Okay.
who wins
Spin
it? Who wins it?
Look at this wheel. We could this is very risky. The
Who's that
entire
red name, by
podcast
the
could-
way?
I don't know.
One red
Very
one.
clearly red.
That's the $1 mark, or $0, 00.
Oh,
and the winner
okay.
is Tony Baker.
Wow!
Congratulations, Tony Baker.
You got them both, Tony
Is
Baker.
that allowed?
I don't know,
What,
Tony.
another code for
There's no
Black
way
Ops
Tony
6?
Baker's Tony Baker's probably gonna be like, re-roll that. That's
Do
ridiculous.
you want a Starfield controller, Tony Baker?
That's actually the
I
thing.
think he gets the controller.
You get
Yeah.
the controller. Do you want an Xbox?
Does he want another
Jeez.
code for Black Ops? He's got all the codes for Black Ops. What is he doing over
He's
here?
gonna do his own charity stream where he has prizes already. All the ones he just won.
Wouldn't that be amazing? Congratulations, Tony. He was in the chat. We're kind of yelling at him to see if he'll reply here. So.
Tony!
Tony! There you go. Congratulations, Tony Baker. Thank you so much for all your support, man.
Thank you so much.
Unprecedented. We've never had that level of support. It was nuts. It is nuts.
He chatted. He responded. He says, "Let's go. I'll take the controller, but I have so many codes for Black Ops. Roll that again.
Roll it again. All
Roll
right.
that.
All right.
Somebody else
All
gets to
right.
play Black Ops with us.
I probably should have removed Tony from the wheel, but I kind of want to see if it's going to pick him again.
Yeah,
We
stop.
just have to sit here for 10 minutes spinning.
Let's see who's it going to be. You guys guess quick. Todd Oxtra.
Oxtra.
Hey!
Todd Oxtra. Old friend
Good
Todd
job.
Oxtra, my good friend. Oh, that is lovely. Tony Baker, thank you for your generosity and the graciousness of the re-roll. Very, very nice. Okay. We will ship another package out to your house. Tony
Not
Baker.
this controller. This
Not
is
that
mine.
controller. Yeah.
This is my personal property. I did not forfeit this as a prize.
Yeah. It's similar, but not exactly that one.
Right.
Exactly.
Oh, that was exciting.
That was
That's awesome.
great.
Oh,
I love
we should
that.
do that all the time.
Let's
we
give
should
away
have
all
it-
these prizes again.
We
I'll just
should.
change
Get
the
ahold of
address
that
on the
box.
Keep the wheel.
boxes.
We should
Whatever.
find shit to send people every week.
Hold on. Let me
think
grab
we
one of
have
these
it.
controllers. Hold on.
Yeah.
We have like a lot of Xbox codes.
We really
Well,
like a
here's what
start.
I'll say. I mean, do they expire?
No. No, they still work. Some of them are very old, actually.
Just saying.
I think we have like 1,700 games.
Yep.
Shh! Don't tell Xbox that. They won't give us new ones.
They give us new ones every week.
Yep. Yeah, maybe
Every
during
week.
the podcast.
They like us.
We'll see what happens.
That was fun. I like that. I loved.
that was
I
fun.
loved the announcements that I used to like. I was doing the entire weekend. I'm just like, well, Sean, guess what?
I felt it. It was in text, but I could hear it. I could hear the Fiona-isms. It was
It is.
nice.
Yep.
Cool.
That's great.
Okay, what else? What else do we do on this show? Is that all the housekeeping? Go to Patreon. Hang on. I'm so sorry. I asked a question, you answered, and I interrupted. I'm so sorry. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming. And on Twitch also. All the support you guys send us over on Twitch and Patreon especially. The merch is there at carpoolgaming.com. That's how we did this. That's how it was so special. We got that wonderful Airbnb, which made it possible for so many people to show up. We had couches. We had to pay for those. We had a conference room on the Monday where we did a whole bunch of stuff there too. We've never invested so much into Extra Life. We raised a bunch of money and that's all great. But we did have to have a pretty concerted effort on the financial side to make sure it all works. So thank you guys. Your support does not go to waste. We put it to, I think, pretty dang good use. And especially if you go to carpoolgaming.com, you get that merch. We have that Extra Life merch, commemorative merch. If you feel emotional, we're going to capitalize on your emotional attachment to Extra Life by selling you merch with Extra Life logos and et cetera on it. Fiona, you did a wonderful job on that. Mitch is jumping in. Hi, Mitch.
I just saw something that would have been cool.
Oh, what?
What if I had a shirt and I had everybody sign it like a yearbook?
Oh,
Like
well, that would have been a
autograph
good
the
idea a
shirt.
week ago.
Yeah, it would have been a good idea. Glad I thought of it now. I'm gonna write that down for maybe next year when I don't go. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Fiona's muted though. She's got something very wonderful to say.
Too. I had such a great idea, and I just didn't know. I'm just joking. No, I was just thinking that next year, as a giveaway, we could do like a T-shirt that all the co-hosts sign, and then we
That's
send
a
it to
great
someone.
idea.
Yeah, I know. I've come up with some good ideas, especially when I'm muted. Actually,
Fine, write it down.
The best
Write it down.
ideas.
That's a good one.
I will.
Oh, I like that.
I'm just gonna send it to you in caps, all caps to you.
All caps.
Put it in that Excel spreadsheet next to all the other things that were.
We do have a running list. That's true. Patreon.com/carpoolgaming is where you get all your exclusive content at that exclusive tier. Next up is on the Pants Patreon podcast. It's me, Sean Capri, the namesake of the Pants podcast, where you can ask me stuff and I will answer them. Unless you're on the free feeds right now, then good luck because I already released it. You know, this show comes out on Tuesdays and it's Sundays on the Patreon. But that's what's coming up next. Also, if you want some true BTS, some behind the scenes, we did a podcast while sitting around the kitchen table at the Airbnb. A bunch of us. It was insane. Very fun. A lot of cool stories, a lot of laughs. And so that's on the next episode of Campfire coming up very soon. And I think, Bowser, did you have something that I interrupted you with before? I think that's it. Get out of here, housekeeping lady. The end. The end of housekeeping. Housekeeping!
It doesn't work.
Housekeeping.
There she is.
There you go.
Okay, bye,
Beautiful.
housekeeping lady. Bye. Holy crap. Okay, this is the part of the show where we typically talk about what we have been playing. We could do that, but we could also talk about maybe mix in there all the games that we said we were going to play at Extra Life together that we absolutely did not get to play. Fortunately, we did get to play, Bowser. You and I got to play a little bit of that Iron Meat together for about
with
9
a terrible
minutes before
lag.
bad lag.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
It
was rough.
Not great. Not
We
great.
did not
Okay,
get your achievement. Sorry.
Dude, the game is hard. The game is like it's Contra. It's pretty tricky, Mitch.
I literally tried. I was like, man, check this out. Let me grab this controller and
Check
help.
this out.
I was
He
like,
was
man,
ready
check
to
this out.
show us how it's done.
Yeah, and then I
How'd that go?
Miserably failed. Buttons on. It would have been better on triggers, but it's okay. No, it was fun.
that's true.
There was a lot of things. To be fair, though, a lot of the times you go in there with a plan, and like,
Oh yeah.
everything goes cattywampus. You know, you just don't know what to do. And
Cattywampus.
you're just like, here we go. We just gotta roll with the punches. Fortnite update.
Oh man, that
For
Fortnite
the
update
long
killed us.
Fortnite update, there was a lot of Fortnite played in that building.
Yes, there was. It was a lot of fun. There was a lot, and then some Exit 8, which I played for the first time. and I
Oh, what did you
quickly
think?
learned-
That was so fun. I love that game.
Yeah, I did play it. I'm just stupid and don't know how to pay attention to things very well. To where, yeah, I was.
I didn't
was
see
a-
you play that.
Oh no, I'm glad you didn't. Actually, you probably would have thought less of me. It was bad. Like there was a couple
hard to
moments
do.
where they're like, True.
For all the like tiny little movements he can see playing Apex or COD and like an enemy 17,000 miles away and shoot them, he does not pay attention.
I don't pay attention at all. I also can't read. But these are all things that we have problems with, or I had problems with. But no, for whatever reason, like again, Bowser's right. I can see a guy's head peak 200 meters away in Apex just fine. I can't see eyes moving on a wall right in front of me. So yeah, it's just I was looking for the super minute, like little like differences when there was just very large, clear as day differences that I was neglecting. So
that's an intimidating game, I would say, to play alongside people who all know what to look for and you don't know. Like, definitely, when I played the first couple runs down the hallway, so for those who don't know, the Exit 8 is a sort of like spot the difference kind of game. You're walking down a hallway, very nondescript kind of thing, not really a whole lot to look at. It's a subway hallway. A man is walking towards you with a phone in one hand, a briefcase in the other. There's some posters on the wall. There's some doors on the other side of the wall, and you just have to, like, if something is amiss, you turn around and you go the hell back. But if everything is fine and normal, you keep going and you progress, and you do that about 8 times. If you get it wrong, though, it resets down to 0. And so if you miss the detail of what's wrong, then yeah, it's going to reset. And I guess, Mitch, you were just missing all the things.
Well, here's the thing. Thankfully, I had people around me that were basically like, hey, they made enough noise to where I could tell something was wrong. So I turned around. They didn't let me lose. Thankfully,
nice.
they let me have some ego.
I'm kind of surprised.
I'm surprised Lockwood didn't just go, I don't know what you're talking about. Just keep going. Just keep going. It's unacceptable. No, but that was fun. I mean, me and you played Black Ops for a little bit.
Blops?
Yep, we played that.
Oh, that got us through some good, like the witching hours. That was like late at night. Yeah, we played a little bit of. I had a couple good rounds, and then I was exhausted. Like you could just see the reaction time fall. Like,
yeah, you were immediately like, "Here you go."
I'm like, I can't.
You're
I
like,
can't
have fun, Mitch. I'm like, all right.
Well, there's nothing like being aware of how badly you're playing, like that you're kind of falling off a cliff here. That was really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blops was good.
We also, whose PS5 was that? Was that yours, Bowser?
Yep.
Thank you for having Trials Rising installed while Fortnite was waiting to update.
Yeah.
Because I played some Trials Rising, and literally the chat's like, hold on a minute.
Yeah,
what is this game? And then even Save the Games Media next to us,
game.
they were like, hold on, what's that game on there? And I'm like, no, you have no idea how awesome this game is. It's been out for
You're like, gather around,
6
children.
years, basically. But no, like there was a lot of just random stuff played. And probably the most fun though was Fall Guys. That was probably the most fun I had. Because
Just
Fall
keep
Guys
running.
just you jumped, you dove. You didn't listen to my instructions. If you listened to my instructions, you would have won. Just saying. Act like it wasn't true. I told her just keep running forward. Once you do jumps and dives, I'm like, I didn't tell you to do that. And then she died. It's okay. But no, that was cool because that was not just 3 or 4 people playing. That was literally everybody there. Everybody there grabbed their Switch. They updated it at the speed of smell on that internet we had. I had to pull out my
smell.
I had to pull out my phone to have faster Wi-Fi than the college Wi-Fi to download Fall Guys on 3 different Switches at the same time. But then it was cool though too because like other people at home got to play. It was like it wasn't just like 4 of us are playing Fortnite. It was literally everybody there. Save the Games Media. Everybody was in it, and it was that was a lot of fun. A lot of like screaming back and forth. A lot of hooting and hollering. Yeah, it was super fun. Had a blast doing that. So yeah,
I love it.
It was amazing.
You played anything since you got home?
Me? No. I played like 2 games of Apex after because the new season came out Tuesday. I wish I was lying. After I edited the video that you played at the beginning, I needed to get that done before today. Like I wanted to make sure you guys had that. And then I played like 2 games of Apex, and that's it, man. I've been busy doing everything else, man. Just trying to.
You did a good
catch
job
up
on
on
that
stuff.
video,
Thank you.
which was like 7 different video feeds stitched
Right.
together in time.
Also,
crazy.
shout out to Bowser because I literally I knew she would watch the feeds afterwards, and I'm like, hey, can you just do me a favor and get me just 2 time markers for those 2? When that worked out. So, by the way, YouTube, your clipping system is trash. I clipped it. It wouldn't let me download it. I had to actually screen record OBS YouTube to get that angle.
Come on,
Because that
YouTube.
it was awful. It was awful, YouTube. Get your stuff
and
together.
they threw us a copyright strike because Ryan Turford played the Power Rangers game on Sega Genesis. Come on, man.
Saban's hurting for that money. Bad, dog.
Yeah, dude.
They threw a copyright strike and killed the stream.
Killed our charity stream. You know, for the
Yeah.
kids. They're trying to take down our
Stole
kid
money from
saving-
kids.
Yeah.
Power
Wow.
Rangers.
Yep. They want those kids dead. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
They're trying to shut it down.
What is going on? What?
What? What to say?
Our Power Ranger
Where's your
sponsorship is
disclaimer?
gone.
Oh, well, whatever. They had their chance.
Power.
They should have got jumped in when the gun was good, but they tried to shut down our charity stream.
Our
Vaughn,
sa-
come on, man.
Our Saban. Oh,
Not
okay,
cool.
I was gonna say our Saban sponsorship is does those kids that they caused because they didn't let us do the charity stream.
Look, we made up for it though. $10,000. We raised a bunch of money. That was
A
pretty
lot of
good.
money.
Oh man, who wants to go next? Fiona, you playing games?
I sure am, Sean.
Oh, hooray!
Hooray! While you guys were enjoying Extra Life, some friends asked me to play this new Mario game, this new Mario Party, if you will, and oh yeah, that went swimmingly. Okay, let me tell you about last weekend and the amount of Mario Party I played. So I got fourth that night after having to go through this like cutscene that you cannot skip for the first time, which is unacceptable. It's 2024. And I just like a friend just decided to say that I started something, so we both started yelling at each other, and then it just ended up where I got fourth, and I'm like, okay, tomorrow we're gonna play Mario Party. And what did I do on Sunday in between doing giveaways and hanging out with you guys? I played Mario Party against hard AI characters, and I was playing it for hours. I'm like, I'm going to become good at this game. And then I played it that night. And did I get first? Yes, I did. But I also, yeah, I had a lot of fun. And am I a little competitive? Yes.
Just a
but
touch.
Is it just a touch? It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. But no, it was fun overall. So if you want to play Mario Party with me, I swear I won't yell at you. It's a lot of fun. It was just a lot. I think it was because at that point we'd been like doing the live stream for 12 hours, and then we finally got everything downloaded, and I'm like, maybe I should not have said yes to this.
Did you
But
turn
we
up bonus stars?
So bonus stars are really weird now because it's only like one bonus star at the end, which is so silly.
It's
There
not
should be a
silly.
couple.
Bonus stars are trash and they should be gone
Okay,
forever.
Mitch, bonus stars when it's like you existed in the game, unacceptable. One bonus star, so you essentially know who wins at the end. That's boring. I want to see someone who was in fourth place get first because they just got the silliest stars for no reason. I want chaos. I don't want to know. I don't want the game to be told, like, essentially, like, oh, guess what? We only have one extra star. Oh, the person who already had 6 stars got that extra star.
Yeah, nah.
Pooey. I don't care.
Pooey.
I want to watch the person who had 1 star who just got, like, who did terribly the entire time just get a bunch of stars. That's what I want. The chaos. There was no chaos.
Same.
I need so many stars. That's the whole point. That's the point of Mario Party.
As a person who has had the
Exactly.
most stars numerous times at the end of the game, just to have you move the least, you get a star.
I got that star.
For
I got that
what?
star before.
For what?
Yeah.
Because you suck at hitting a
No,
dice
'cause
block.
I've done it on
you get a
purpose.
star.
I've done it
Oh
on
my
purpose.
I've walked out of rooms. I'm like, no, this game is trash. I'm out of here.
I will say my favorite map so far is the race car one because you can get turbo dice. So at one point I got a roll of 34 and I just went halfway across the map.
Amazing.
And
Love to see
it
this.
was just fantastic. Did I pass like Princess Peach completely? Because you don't stop for any man? Absolutely. You just zoom by them. So the process of like you get 4 dice, you get to roll them. And then what happens is you just go as far as you can with those dice. You do not stop for anything. You don't stop at any stores. You don't stop for companions. You don't stop for any events. You just fly by. That's it.
So that's like a special star block. Is that what it is?
No, it's a dice. It's a like, so there's usually like, you can get 2 dice, a double dice, you can get triple dice. That's turbo dice. It's 4 dice that you can roll. And I got a really good roll. I got 2 10s, 1 8, and a 6, and I just went to town, and I was just like, wee. So yes, it was a lot of fun.
I gotta play this.
Yes, Sean, we can play online.
I have it.
We should play it. Yeah, we should all play it.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Do you know what's also fun and also available on Xbox? Phasmophobia, guys.
Nice.
I have been playing this game with some friends from work, and I've been having a blast. Now, mind you, why have I been having a blast? One, because it's just pure chaos. Are we playing on professional mode? Absolutely we are, which means instantly the ghost is mad and they're like, chaos ensues instantaneously. But one of the people I'm playing with is at level 62 in this game, and they have it down to a science. And she was just like, hey, I'm really concerned that you guys aren't having fun. And I'm like, no, tell me what to do. I want to follow you into this darkness. And mind you, do I yell absolute obscenities at the ghost? Absolutely. Did we randomly do karaoke in the house while we were trying to provoke the ghost?
Oh my
100%.
gosh.
It was a lot of fun. So we tried a lot of different things. We tried Nicki Minaj. We tried a bunch of other ghost songs for no reason other than just to be silly. But it is very, very stressful in some cases. Mind you, we have been playing on the smaller maps. There are maps that range from the very small, so that's one of them right now is the camp. The camp is a very isolated, very like essentially one massive room where you're like walking around this campsite. There are massive ones as well, like the hospital, which we have not played, which is like it's like dozens of rooms that you have to go through, which is absolutely crazy. It is very unnerving. Yes, it is in first person, but I have a ton of fun playing it. The whole preface of our group is one of the people who I play with, shout out Maddie. She's essentially our boss. We have my friend Jackie, who is the employee, and I'm just the intern. I'm just the unpaid intern who has no idea what's happening, but they tell me what to do and I'm here for it. And kind of the the best way to put it is we're in the back of a truck, which has a bunch of items. I'm there just doing my thing by picking up a bundle of sage and lighting it on fire and running around in circles, and Madison is looking at the cameras and actually doing her job properly, and then Jackie's following me because she's like, that looks fun. So Madison's really just like the head of the group and knows everything. So shout out Madison. But yeah, it's a lot of fun. Would highly recommend it if you even if you're not like super like you don't know what's going on. There's a lot of different things that you can do. There's a lot of different items. If you haven't played it before, you find out that there's a ghost in a place. You have different objectives that you need to select, and then there's also the ghosts types themselves. So you can either find out that you can see them with UV, so then you check that off, and then you have a journal where you can check off specific items that will then isolate the actual ghost that you're up against. So yeah, a lot of fun.
Man, you're the master of these co-op games, man. Like that, it would have been. Would have loved to have you at Extra Life, like to wrangle the whole group of us and have a couch co-op session or something. That would have been great.
We were all there. Didn't you see the thumbnail?
Oh, that's true.
I was there.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
At Fee Gamer, specifically. Fee Gamer.
Fee Gamer on the wall.
I definitely recommend it if you guys want to play it at some point. I'm definitely down. I am not a expert by any means. I'm usually the goofball. But yeah, it's so much fun. I used to not be good at it. I used to not really enjoy it, but now that like I kind of understand the game a little bit more, I'm like, yeah, and I just yell really silly things all the time.
It's horrifying.
It is horrifying. Sometimes I put on like a southern accent and start yelling at the ghost really loudly. For giggles.
Just for giggles.
Yeah, or like start like saying the lyrics to like 80s ballads because that just calms me down. So yeah, it's so much fun, and honestly, it's like it's one of those things where it's never gonna you're never gonna have the same experience once. So one time I got attacked by a ghost because I just walked up to a electric box and it was just like, nope, I'm going to take over this electric box and attack you, or you just randomly see a ghost on one side of the map and you're just like, what am I going to do? And the ghost just doesn't move, and then you move and then it attacks you by going through someone else. It's a great time. So good. So good.
So good.
So good.
So good.
Dun,
So good.
dun, dun.
Thank you.
Mitch.
I'm glad you guys picked up on that.
Yeah. You said
Thumbs
my
up
name,
to
what?
Mitch.
The smoke in the background looks cool.
It's not smoke. It's bad lighting.
Oh, don't
Just
don't
play
say
with it. It's smoke. It's leftover from Halloween.
Oh, it's Halloween spooky. Oh, it's my new fog machine. Oh.
Oh man. Speaking of games that came to Xbox. Hi Bowser. Do you want to start with that one?
Oh, wow.
Surprise shadow drop this week. I never thought it would happen.
It's
Death
insane.
Stranding is on Xbox and it looks and plays great.
This is insane. What in the world is happening here? We did Extra Life. We raised $10,000 and we entered in some sort of parallel universe.
Yeah, we did.
We're in
We
an
hopped.
alternate reality right now.
We hopped over.
What
It's wild
the
because
heck?
like a while back this came to PC Game Pass because I think it's 505 has the publishing rights
Yep.
to it and it came there. I played, got some achievements on PC Game Pass.
Yep.
There's no way it'll ever come to console. Like Sony's okay with whatever happens on the PC side, but
Yep.
here it is. Apparently Kojima Productions bought back the rights to the IP and shadow dropped it. What is it? 5 years after it originally released for PlayStation. Quickest $20 I've ever spent. I was on the
they did
store.
like a-
Kapow!
they did like
It's
a
a
50%
50%.
What
Yeah.
the heck?
And it's the full director's cut, so it's the best version. It's amazing. I have like 4.5 hours in already.
Seriously, you just like
And
went
that was
right
all
into it.
cutscene, so yeah.
Well, it's either that or balancing or whatever the hell you do
Oh,
in the game. You
telling
love
you.
this game.
I love this game. This will be my 4th playthrough.
Your 4th playthrough.
Yeah, I
On
have the
PS4,
platinum.
PS5, PC, Xbox.
So I played original on PS4 the day it came
Yeah.
out. Beat it. When the director's cut came out, I had just had surgery, so I played that and got the platinum trophy. And then a few months ago, I decided to go back to the original version and try to do mop up and get the platinum there.
No, it's
But I did a whole playthrough first because why not? And now I'm working on Xbox.
Holy crap.
I love
Why
this.
do you love it so much?
I don't know. It's just completely different from anything else you would play. I think
Yeah.
that's a big part of it. And I don't know if you saw it somewhere I posted when it came out. I was like, I was looking for something to play after Extra Life when I'm like, I'm down in the dumps and I'm just kind of feeling
Yeah.
blah. And I'm like, this is it.
That's the perfect game.
There's some great music that plays when you're just hiking all over the place in that game. Oh,
Dang it.
this is it, man. I'm set for however many hours. Maybe I'll
How
get.
long does it take? What's a playthrough on that thing?
I don't know because I played like a lot to get to platinum.
Is
The
it
platinum is
spooky?
pretty tough.
I remember like back in the day, like they had like the weird like goopy hands, the shadowy kind of
Yeah,
things coming
I mean,
after you.
It can be a
Goopy
little
hands.
bit, I guess,
Goopy.
when the BTs are coming after you, but
Yeah, that.
I don't know.
that's
You have
something.
enough like warning sign that it's coming, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really scare you. But
Yeah. But is it like an emotional like journey that you're on? Like, is it heartwarming? Like what? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're trying to connect everybody up.
How long to
Kinda
beat
like we
has
did.
main story 37.5 hours, completionist 111 hours.
That's
Yep.
crazy. That's a
That
big
sounds
game.
about right.
Wow.
So, Bowser, what keeps you coming back to this game?
I don't know. Like
Norman
I can't put it into
Reedus.
words. Maybe naked Norman
mean-
Reedus. Maybe.
Naked Norman Reedus. Yep.
Yeah.
That little
Okay.
baby.
Every time
Green
you go
jeans,
to
close your
like
ears.
the private room to like rest, you can put him in the shower. So maybe.
Yeah. Just a quick little wash down. Sounds good. Okay.
And then when you can go to the bathroom standing or sitting,
Yeah.
and when you do sitting, the door closes and like kind of fogs out, and it has a scene from what's the name of the motorcycle show that he did?
Oh, it's Sons of Anarchy.
No,
He wasn't
it's
in
something
that?
else. Ride with
No.
Norman Reedus or something.
Sure, that.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
idea.
That, and it has motorcycle sounds like.
No.
Yeah, that
oh,
plays.
come on. Oh, poop sounds.
A little bit of fart sounds. That's fun.
Fart sounds are always fun.
Yeah.
That's gross.
But yeah.
I love it.
Great game. I'm so
Nice.
excited.
A surprise for Xbox. Hey, look, maybe it's worth
a big win.
having an Xbox all of a sudden.
All of a
Hideo
sudden.
Kojima's here.
Yeah. And now everyone's like, okay, well, when's Death Stranding 2 going to come to Xbox? And
Yeah.
I'm guessing that there's at least some sort of exclusivity window on PlayStation. But if they own the IP now,
I was just about to say,
it could
that's
come
actually
to
the biggest
Xbox
thing.
as soon as that would be done. So it just
Yeah.
depends on when things were signed, when they knew they were going to get the IP back, and who knows. But I'm
What
a
are you
happy
giggling
girl.
about over there, Fiona? I'm calling you out on that.
What isn't she giggling about? She's always giggling.
Just don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
I gotta worry. What's going on? Is it the
No.
poop stuff? Is it the farts?
You know what? Yep, it's 100%
no, it
the
isn't.
poop stuff.
No, it isn't. You're like,
You're a bad liar, unlike
yeah,
me.
yeah.
What?
be like
Okay,
Mitch.
gotta
I'm
be
actually
better
a
at
pretty
this.
good liar. I'm not
Get better at lying.
Okay.
Good liar.
I'm blaming Kay for that one. Blame Kay in the chat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Next time you'll share it with the class, all right?
I will share with the class next time.
Okay.
Who knows? You know what? Maybe I share about it post while we play some Fortnite together.
Yeah, we definitely are going to play some Fortnite.
Hopefully, we have to update it on.
Did you not
T1
update
internet.
it?
Oh.
I updated it, but that was what happened at Extra Life.
I updated it last
all
night. It
sat
took
and
forever for some reason.
Yeah.
It didn't take as long as it did at Extra Life. I'll tell
No,
you that
it
right
did
now.
not.
I don't know. It
not.
took like 45
Don't-
minutes for mine to update.
Nope,
Yeah.
mine was longer. We won.
Oh.
High five.
Don't try to update it on new season day on 1 megabit
Shared.
per year internet.
Yeah.
Per
Yeah.
year. Jeez.
We had a like New Year's Eve countdown
Yeah.
when it was like 10, 9, and then I got stuck on 1 for like 8 seconds. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't want to
just
play this
kidding.
anymore.
Yeah, I'm over it.
1.5.
Yeah, it
1
was
and
so
3/4.
bad.
Yeah. Also, I just want to shout out a side note, Locklith, for filling in the music for the Suika Game Power Hour, because I
Yeah.
sat there and I was just like, the audio is not working, and then proceeds to sing the Suika's Game song while I was there for the Suika Game music, Sean.
I was out running and falling.
I
on
know
my
you
face.
were.
Oh, no, we kept playing it because we wanted you to experience some of it.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I knew what you did there. I saw it happen.
Yeah.
You
well,
and Seth both
and
disappeared.
Fulia and Matt played Elden Ring over on YouTube. You guys were doing that
That
on
was
Twitch.
a lot of fun.
That was great. What a stream. We did the dang thing. Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Did it.
Fulia said water bottle really in the best way I've ever
Wall
heard. Bowser, please tell me if you find me and JB reacting to that. I'm just so happy.
That's pretty great.
Great.
I don't want to jump over too much here, but you talk about Death Stranding and games coming out on Xbox this week. Something that just dropped, I think it was today or yesterday, is another update for No Man's Sky. And they got the Normandy from Mass Effect up in there. It's like, okay, I get it. I feel like they're talking directly to me. Sean Capri, play this game. I've got to get my hands on No Man. They did it on N7 Day. Was that today? I don't know what day it is today.
Today's
Man.
the
It was
8th.
yesterday. It was yesterday they did it. I got to play that dang game, man. Holy crap, No Man's Sky. Shout out to you guys. All right. What else are you playing, Bowser?
All right, I'll just shout out one more because we're
Okay.
already like super long. We're only
So
quarter
far
through the podcast.
Yeah.
Picture this.
Okay.
What if you took one of my favorite games in recent years, Vampire Survivors, and you decided to make it a 3D first-person shooter? Picture that in your mind for a moment.
Or I could picture it on this trailer that we're watching.
Or you could picture it right here on YouTube, because
That.
this is called Vampire Hunters, and it is everything I wanted, but
Oh
I didn't
my
know it.
God.
Look
Oh, look
thing
at
says-
this.
at all those
Stack.
guns. They're like
That thing
all
said
sticking out in your face.
Stack 14 weapons.
Heck yeah, I'm going to stack 14 weapons.
Awesome. What are these dance moves they're doing?
I don't know. I didn't see those. There's full skill trees for each character and permanent upgrades. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Guys,
this is great. Is it
you
just
gotta
single
play
player?
this.
Can you play with friends?
I don't know.
Just
We're gonna
Peach
find
says
out.
Epilepsy, Jesus.
It's fine. It's fine.
Just blinking lights and enemies. Oh my!
Just look at all those
this.
enemies. You like run around.
Uh,
Go ahead.
I think Saban's going to sue them too. A couple of them look like Power Rangers.
There was a couple looking kind of like Power Rangers there.
That's a great call out, Bowser.
Man. Yeah. And I'm still playing Vampire Survivors had another DLC drop, the Castlevania stuff. So
Oh,
I've
yeah.
been playing that. I playing
It
Bro
reviewed well.
Potato, but man, Vampire Hunters is taking over.
Yep. Locklith played it on her stream before Extra Life, and it had me. It had me this time last week, actually, playing that there, Vampire Survivors. I played it a little bit as well. And man, I want to chase down some more. You have all that, like you have 1,000 gamer score or more in
I have
Vampire
all
Survivors?
of, yep, all of it.
That is so
What's
insane.
interesting, it seems that for paid DLC, they do not add achievements, but for the free
Okay.
DLC, they do, which seems
Interesting.
backwards. But so yeah, I bought the latest DLC, and there's no more achievements, so I'm still full up.
I was chasing down one. I can't remember what the map is called, but there's a coffin somewhere in the map, and when you go to it, a bunch of mean enemies make a circle around it, and I can't get to it. I can't beat that one. You got to beat all the enemies that are around it, and I can't get that achievement. And then before I know, it's like 4 hours later. I don't have this 110 gamer score achievement I've been chasing for 4 hours. This dang game. Like kudos to you, man, chasing those things down.
Gotta be patient. Gotta have the right build.
Oh, I guess so. I could stream that. Let's quit
That's
my job.
actually a really good stream game because you don't have to pay too much attention.
No, definitely. I love that game. Holy cow.
Bowser
Amazing.
doesn't like when I do this movement.
Yeah, and you know what? It wasn't playing Vampire Survivors that almost put me to sleep at Extra Life, was it?
No. What
It was
was
Mitch
it?
and Seth talking about Kingdom Hearts nonsense.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know Mitch was that
I went
into
from being
Kingdom
like,
Hearts.
oh, new
my
Vampire
God. Oh,
Survivors.
God.
I'm excited.
Yep.
Dude, I saw her wear out her left thumbstick so hard playing. She was just sitting there. Swear to God, this hand was doing something else. And she's just like, And then me and Seth are just sitting there talking about Kingdom Hearts. And she's just like bored to tears. And
I would have been too.
Yeah,
That's
same.
okay.
Big
Completely like,
Me and Seth had a wonderful conversation.
same. No.
It's fun.
man.
Cool.
Super fun.
Anything else, Bowser?
That's it for this week. I started a couple other ones, but I didn't get very far, so we'll talk
We
about
didn't
them
play
next
Space
time.
Marine. We didn't play Space Marine.
I know.
We didn't play Gears.
We'll play anything.
We played Iron Meat.
Play some Iron Meat.
That was it. Dang.
I played Mario Party, but I couldn't pay attention because that's when I was trying to wake Mitch up and get him to show up for the surprise.
I was awake. Thank you. Don't worry about it. I was awake.
Like, Mitch, it's 12 o'clock.
It was
Come on,
not
man.
12
You
o'clock.
flew across
Stop.
the country and didn't sleep for like 3 days to come surprise Sean. Where are you at?
Barely alive. I was fine. I was awake though when you texted. I was just trying to rush and get hotel breakfast before it went away. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I would do the same.
Yeah.
Amazing. Okay. Anybody else? Who else has to go? Me?
Sean has to go.
Yeah.
I won a copy of my most anticipated game of the year, Dragon Age: The Veil Guard. Oh, I was prepared to buy this. I was prepared to break my vows. This was gonna be my only, for the whole, not my marriage vows.
Sorry, Chelsea.
Yeah,
Gotta keep it real,
that'd be
yeah.
a weird vow. All right, before we get married, I want to promise you that in 10 years, in the year 2024, I won't buy games. Those would be weird vows, I would say. I was prepared to do the dang thing, but I saw a little contest. It's like enter here and you can win a copy, and I won that copy, you guys. Dragon Age: The Veil Guard. I was shaking. Bowser, I think I was sitting next to you when this happened. I think we met
No,
up. Right,
you had just won.
yeah, you came
right
right,
as we showed up.
afterwards. It was like 30
And you're
seconds.
like all
I was
distracted
still-
and on your phone and doing this. I'm like, I'm here.
I know. I'm
Like, give me a hug or something.
like, I've
Jeez.
seen you've been here before. This is, I think, the third year. Like, we've seen each other before. Just kidding. I was so excited, you guys. This is such a big deal to me. Oh my goodness gracious. I played a little bit at Extra Life. I got through a character creator. That was very sweet. I've redone said character creator. I did it here at home. I started over again. So everything I did on stream, I've now redone. I'm playing as an elf class, little guy. I started trying to make this elf guy look like Orlando Bloom from Lord of the Rings, of course.
Valid.
Failed miserably. I ended up with Link, from Zelda.
Yeah.
I ended up with it is exactly Link. Fee, I don't think you saw the character creator. I think you were gone by then. I felt terrible
Yes.
about that.
Yes, because I said, like, I was just like, oh, I'm going to go to bed now because it's 4 a.m. in the
that's
morning.
right.
And then you said, well, going to open
Time
up
for
the old
Dragon Age.
And I'm like, are you joking? Like, why are you doing this now? And you're like, I'm sorry, but I got to do it. And I'm like,
Sorry.
I can't, I need to wake up in like 3 hours. I will be back.
Yeah, I mean, you saw how the night was going. Like, that was the moment I had to play that dang game.
Oh, yeah.
Very grateful to Bowser for letting me download my call. I got to sign in on your Xbox and download all the stuff and play this dang character creator. Now, I am not nearly far enough into this game to tell you guys whether or not it's great or awful or whatever. I can tell you that I played this character creator twice. I'm like a quarter chapter of the way in. I'm like a level 2 or 3 in this thing. I've unlocked my first set of skills, or I've leveled up like once or twice, and that's kind of it. But what I know already is that you should play at least Inquisition before playing this game. You owe it to yourself. It's on Game Pass through EA Play or EA Access or whatever it's called now. You should do that. There's what are you giggling
just
about
like,
over there?
Bowser's
Don't
like,
do it, or just
I
play
ain't
in.
playing that old game. Come on.
Would you play? You wouldn't play Dragon Age: The Veilguard though? I feel like this hasn't come on your radar.
I was ready to buy it, and then
but
we
play
got the
Inquisition.
announcement that Death Stranding was dropped, and I was like, "Up,
Oh,
see you later, Dragon
you weren't
Age."
really in. You can't be whisked away that easily for a game that you've already played 3 times.
I mean, I'm not going to lie to you.
Which you did.
I'm currently on the fence, mostly because I like looked at my Steam library and I'm like, it's almost as though I have to say like, you got Dragon Age at home, and I kind of just want to open up Baldur's Gate 3 again.
I know.
Because
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, I get it.
We have Dragon Age at home. Go in at home.
I get it.
I just want to go back and play Baldur's Gate 3. So that's what I'm going to be doing this week, on top of playing some other indie games, is just play Baldur's Gate again
That
because I
sounds
miss
good
it.
to me. Well, that reminds me that StarCraft launched into Game Pass on PC. So shout out to StarCraft and StarCraft 2. So that's really cool. Yeah, I think you should probably play at least Inquisition. Dragon Age 2 leads into Inquisition as well. So like, there's a lot of history here, like immediately. And I'm so curious to hear from anybody who is jumping into the Veilguard without having played the other ones. Cause even I'm kind of like struggling to go like, this is a character from the previous game, and I'm not really sure I remember. I kind of wish they did a bit of a better recap on like previously on Dragon Age. That's kind of like, that's the critical analysis I can provide to you guys at this point. Like, what's the fade? You know, like there's some really important stuff, some pretty important concepts of the world building that they kind of just insert you into. But at the same time, like, I think you could still enjoy it. You would enjoy it more though if you had been along for the ride a little bit here. So far, the combat's pretty cool, pretty simple to understand, kind of just more action than I expected, but you can pause it every once in a while and unleash your abilities. There's some shortcuts that you can do that you don't have to pause it all the way down, which is pretty great. Ryan Turford, of course, who's here in the chat, he's played it. I think Ryan's actually beat the game. He's been playing it for a little while here. Going to do a full breakdown on the RPG Cave. So cross-promoting the other Carpool gaming podcast that we do here. The RPG Cave, wonderful podcast. Ryan's going to do a huge breakdown on that. But this is my number 1 game for the next little while, you guys. I'm going to be playing this. I'm going to be streaming it. I'm going to be playing this thing. There's big decisions that are going to be made already in the short time that I've been playing it. There are moments where it's like, okay, you're going to make a choice here, and someone's going to get seriously hurt, depending on like what you choose. You're going to put somebody in grave danger. And I'm here for that with BioWare games. I want that kind of stuff. I want them to present me with a dialogue choice, and I'm going to have some serious consequences happening. I'm here for it, man. Holy crap.
I want to
Dragon
tell you
Age.
how close I was to playing Dragon Age, since you don't believe me.
I don't.
I was watching a story recap video to prepare myself.
Ooh.
Like, I'm
not-
not going to
it's
go back
very
and play
close.
these. And, okay, I'll watch this video, get through.
Yep.
It's like an hour-long video. It's going to tell me everything that happened.
You watched an hour-long video?
I got about halfway through it.
What'd you think? What do you think about this Dragon Age world?
It's interesting.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
I
if there
love
is
the
one to
Dragon Age
get
world.
in on, I think this is it. Like this.
Oh, it's so
Maybe after
cool.
Death Stranding in another 110 hours when I get all the achievements.
Now, in the past, BioWare games it's allowed you to like carry your save over, like especially Mass Effect. I don't remember doing Dragon Age 2 into Dragon Age Inquisition, but there's always been this opportunity because it's this ongoing story. There's been an opportunity for you to carry your choices over game. This one does it in a way that I don't remember what choices were made. It's like, if you were this in Inquisition, this happened. What did you choose? I don't remember what I chose.
I heard that it was like a DLC. They're
Which part?
taking like whatever happened in a DLC, and that's the truth that they carried through to this game.
Probably some of it. Yeah, I need to look
Yeah.
more. That's why I feel a little bit lost too. Because like the Jaws of Thorkin, I don't know, man. All the Dragon Age
God
DLC,
bless you.
dude, it sounds like the nerdiest shit I've ever heard of, man. It's awesome. Just fantasy bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, it's
I
awesome.
hear you, bro.
Oh, I love it. I'm here for it though. So I kind of would. They've done that better. I would say, like, the remember what happened before and make your choices and kind of like set up the world once again. I think they've done that better. But and then also there's in the character creator near the end, you can click a button that isn't very obvious, and then you create your Inquisitor, your main character that you played as in the previous game, which I think is really neat. I don't know how this is going to play into it yet. I guess my Inquisitor is going to show up in this journey at some point. So on stream, I did my best to remember what my Kunari Inquisitor looked like. But that's really what prompted me to come back home and do it over again, because you bet your ass that I downloaded Inquisition again and loaded up the screen so I could just take a look at my character. I took a screenshot, had it over on my iPad, and then I was doing the Inquisitor character creator in the Veilguard once again. So we'll see. But really, I mean, I could go on about character creators, which, Kevin Ainsworth especially apparently loves character creators. So
Yeah.
I'm sure he's loving
Bigger
this.
fan than Fee.
Yeah, I
Damn.
think so. Yeah.
Didn't know that was possible.
But it's my most anticipated game. Guys, there's so many games to play. No Man's Sky I would love to be getting to. I have Call of Duty, thanks to Game Pass. We played a bunch of that, which was really cool.
That campaign is wild.
Oh, yeah, you finished it.
Yeah, I played the campaign.
Yeah.
Honestly, somebody mentioned it the other day. There's like some Death Stranding-esque moments, and I pulled up a screenshot that I took when playing Call of Duty. I'm like, yeah, that could totally be a scene from Death Stranding, and I wouldn't know the difference.
Wow.
Interesting. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Nice. I got to play some of that, man. Holy crap. When are we going to have the time? I just quit my job and
Yeah.
my family.
2025, the year
And
of games.
podcasting.
Wow.
Oh, don't quit us.
I can't quit us. I
No.
can't quit you. That's a line. That's a movie, right? Is that Brokeback Mountain?
I'm pretty sure
Might
that is,
be.
yeah. Good job.
Yep. Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Oh, man. Okay, I think that's all I've been playing. I have been playing Dragon Age. I will be playing Dragon Age. We'll be playing, I guess we're playing Fortnite after this. Play some Call of Duty. That'll be cool. And that's it. What else do we do on this show, Bowser?
Just a quick rundown. I'm not going to share the new Game Pass games. 2 of them are already out. That's Goat Simulator Remastered and Metal Slug Tactics. And then in a couple weeks, on the 19th, we get Flight Simulator 2024, which I'm going to check out, and I'm going to put out fires.
Yeah,
That's what I do.
Put
I'm
out
gonna
those
play
fires.
that too.
Put out them fires. Can't be
Yeah.
having stuff on fire.
All those missions.
Yeah.
Flight Simulator 2024 coming out at the very end of 2024. I feel like they should have just bumped it to 20. They could have called it
Do
2025.
the Madden route. Do the
Yeah, exactly,
the
like
EA
cars.
Sports route.
Exactly.
No.
Yeah. Too late.
Not
They already
like
printed
cars.
posters. They can't
It's
change
gonna.
it.
There's gonna be 2026
posters.
model cars out like next week, I think.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Just like cars.
I hate it.
Well, Flight Simulator is a cool
People
game.
don't know their years.
I never played Flight Simulator on Xbox though. I've only ever played it on PC.
I played just a little bit of the last one on Xbox.
I probably should do I feel like it
felt
must
like-
be easier. Like simplify the controls and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. There was still a lot going on, and I didn't enjoy it. I like flew
knows?
over my house, and that was it.
Yeah. fair.
This one sounds like they might be simplified in some ways, and there's some stuff to do on the ground, and
yeah.
we'll see.
Well, we will.
They're trying
We
to
will
broaden
see.
the appeal. It sounds like
Yeah, nice.
it's working.
wrong with that.
I'm gonna try it.
All right, good.
All right, let's jump into the carpool. Let some community members in.
Come on in.
First up, we have a couple questions from Green Jeans, aka TT, aka Pops, aka my better half. First question: what is the timeline for getting your hair dyed? He's very interested in this. Probably because he's
Yes.
the one that has to look at it the most.
Right.
Yeah, we get it.
I have
once
an
a week.
update. I have an
Oh.
update for this.
You bought the die. No, I don't know.
No,
I'm just
no.
guessing.
This isn't something that I'm going to
Just
be
give you
doing.
this, like,
No.
no, you idiot.
Like, no, stupid.
No, stupid.
oh.
Not use green Kool-Aid.
Oh, that is a thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a thing at one point. I have an appointment Tuesday.
Let's go.
You're getting it done like professionally?
Oh yeah. Well, because I can't just like dye this. This is way too dark. It would. I mean, maybe it would
you have
dye
to
like
Bleach it.
this little section over here that's really gray. That would work, but that'd be all the green you would see. So yeah,
That
it's
doesn't
got to
count.
be professionally lightened before
Oh.
being greened.
There you go.
Nice.
So,
Nice.
You'd be like
Big fan.
Ninja
Soon.
playing Fortnite with green hair over here.
I'm gonna play Xbox with Xbox green hair.
Nice.
On Xbox
Yeah.
Game
Yeah,
Pass.
green had a high
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah,
we had
it
a
really
lot of, we had a
did.
tournament bracket, of course, to choose the color. That was very
And I
fun.
allowed like 6 different versions of green on it because that's my favorite color. And
This, of course, because we raised so much. I don't remember what milestone this was. But
I don't either. It was a lot though.
That was
7,500
like
or something.
7,500. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
it
awesome.
was wild.
Foolie's getting a tattoo.
I know.
That's insane.
Yep.
Not specifically a neck tattoo, even though I had.
Yes, she's
photoshopped
getting
neck-
She's getting cheeks. Cheek tattoo.
Yeah.
I love it.
All right, next question. This is from Green Jeans again. Would any of you be okay with Bowser showing up at your house to do an Xbox drive in person and then play video games the whole next day?
Me, dibs.
Yes.
Yeah, me first.
Come on over. See how loved you are?
That's awesome. And
I
he's
wouldn't
ready to
let
take
Mitch.
me.
I
He's
wouldn't
like,
let
where are we
Mitch."
going? Where are we going?
I was just about to say, let's ask this question. What can I come over and do it live?
No.
Not all at once. Ah, Bowser.
Sean
I know who
and
my
Bowser are
friends are.
invited.
So,
I'll bake
Green Jeans, I hope you're ready for a big road trip because it's quite a drive from Fee's house to Mitch's house.
Oh my.
Stop
yeah, it
and
is.
Sean's on the way. It's a
Yeah.
long ride.
It's a long, long ride.
Oh
yeah.
my gosh, you guys thought Utica was cold. Holy cow. Come on up here.
I ain't going where you.
Oh, I love snow. I'll be there.
It's great.
I'll come in the middle
It's
winter.
been really warm here recently, and I
Oh,
don't
there
like
it is. The
I'm
weather.
just, I just say it.
Yes, you love it.
Yeah, we found
You
it.
started it.
That's true.
You did.
Actually, I was
Yell
trying to make fun
feet.
of everybody not handling cold, but yeah, you're right.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I handled cold so poorly. Like, we went to those gas stations. All these Canadians hop out of the car. They're like, "It's above freezing. It's great." And I'm sitting
Yeah,
here
crispy.
dying. I'm like,
Yeah.
I turned on that heated seat so fast as soon as I got my car.
Blasting heat.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
We're good.
That's
Nice.
all right. All right. Next up, we got Nagachaka.
Hey, buddy.
When thinking about all the epic Fortnite matches from Extra Life, what was the most memorable moment? And also, would you say was the best MVP from Extra Life Fortnite 30-hour marathon?
I didn't play Fortnite.
I did.
Well, you could still declare an MVP.
I don't think I watched any of it. I guess Bowser,
What-
you're
what
the
does it
totally
ma-
the MVP.
Yes,
yep,
thank
Bowser
you.
was. Yep, I'm sorry. That
Bowser's
took me a
the
while.
MVP.
That took me too long. Sorry. Yeah, it was Bowser.
Mitch, well, what's your opinion?
Mitch was pointing at himself on
It's
a
cool.
audio podcast, but that's
Don't worry
okay.
about
fell
it.
asleep.
Mitch got
playing.
ran over by Amanda
did.
and kicked off a bridge. That was awesome.
I did. I got ran
did
over
see
by
that.
Killed
Amanda.
his teammates.
I also
was
threw a grenade at Amanda and flung her off a mountain, which I did not know actually was going to kill her. I was just trying to get her out of the way for content's sake, and then it killed her, and I felt really terrible.
And he did not learn his lesson. He did it to himself later, and
by
the
the way-
same result.
Yeah, yeah, I did. I will say, yeah, like Fortnite was. I sat down and took Jan 32 spot because he was just like, "Hey, I need to get food." I sat down. First game I played, got a win. That felt good. Me and Bowser got a win.
Yeah.
That was awesome. By the way, Bowser clutched up a 1v2. I was floating in the air. I was just trying to get down to the ground. She was down there handling business. Didn't need me at all.
Dang.
So good for her. No, like, yeah, like it's weird because Fortnite, we were streaming it on the Twitch side of things when we finally got it updated on the PS5. And yeah, there's definitely a clip of Amanda just driving a car saying, "Get in, Mitch," and then literally launching me hundreds of feet. Thanks, just hit me and I just flew. So yeah, there was Fortnite was super fun. Like, I mean, there was a lot of Fortnite though that happened off stream that was just as fun. Like I said, that's the only thing that like one of those things like, hey, I wish we were able to see more feeds of everything happening at Extra Life because there was so much stuff happening elsewhere. People playing on their Switch, people playing on the Royal computers behind us. Yeah, there was a lot of Fortnite. It was really fun. But yeah, Bowser's MVP. She 100% was.
Nice. I think memorable moment.
Amanda rolling up on land in a boat. Yeah.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. I feel like I had another one and then I just forgot it because I'm old. And I will give MVP to Cwaggy, King of the Xenobabes.
Nice.
Rolling in. He rolls up to Extra Life, bought a nice case for his headset, opens the case, and his headset was broken.
That's right.
Still wrecked everybody in Fortnite, so that's how it's done.
He actually played a ton of Fortnite. He was on that. He was on that PC
dialed in
from when I showed up until like Amanda had to be kicked off it because you know she had to go play Xenoblade. But yeah, like, he was playing that. He was playing that a ton. So yeah,
my memorable moment will be Fortnite Bro Amanda showing up.
Yes. Yeah,
we got Shooter Bro Mitch for the Xbox Drive, and now we have Amanda on the Nintendo Drive.
Oh,
it was wild.
I brought it out of her. I yelled at her. I'm like, what do you do? I was like, she turned around. She gave me a scowl of the century. I'm like, wait a minute. Why are you looking at me like that? Like, what did I do? And she's like, oh, yeah. And like, she had this moment of like, I'm in the zone. I'm in that mode. I'm like, yeah, that's the Amanda I like seeing. Let's go. Let's go. It was awesome. It was cool.
Nice.
Very
nice. Fun. Very nice. All right. Next up, we have Croco Kyle, who says, this Sunday marks the 4-year anniversary of the Xbox Series X and S. I'm curious what made you all get the console, earliest memories with it, etc. It was actually my first Xbox console. I was drawn in by the allure of next-gen hardware and Game Pass, and also at the time it was impossible to snag a PS5. For the most part, my Series X has been my Game Pass machine, but I have no regrets.
No regrets.
Sean, why'd you get the Xbox Series X?
Xbox sent me one.
I was gonna say Xbox sent him one.
I had one pre-ordered. I had it locked down at EB Games, GameStop or whatever the hell it was called back then. But when I learned that I would be getting one to do the open box, the unboxing and review and all that kind of stuff, I actually hit up Marcus O'Neill, community member, a good friend of the show, who was having trouble getting one. I'm like, I have this, and we can sort of do a little tradesy. So that was the first time I ever met Marcus, which is kind of like actually one of the best memories I have of the Series X, because we met. It would have been November. Like the question indicates here, snowing, very cold actually, and so we met in a dark, and also like middle of COVID as well. So we met with masks and toques on and everything. Toques are like little beanies. Little head things that keep you warm. Yep. Toboggans. I think some people call it toboggans.
Yep.
That's wild to me.
Yeah, we call them that.
Yep.
The things on your head, you call them a toboggan?
No, that's a sled.
Right. That's yeah. Yeah. Some people call it
a toboggan is like a sled.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You go toboggan.
Yes, my
a little
apologies,
fuzzy ball
Sean.
on the top.
That is not
that's
a toboggan.
A toque.
That's a toque.
That is not a toque.
Yeah.
That is a
we would
toque.
know. We would know.
Yes, we would know. The people who wear them consistently.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Like, I was. It's insane the level of support that we get. From Xbox Canada, it's absolutely bonkers. I was able to do an unboxing for the One X when that came out, and that was incredible. I pulled Lincoln out of the box because I felt like all unboxing videos are the same. They're like, oh, here's the power cable and blah, blah, like, who cares? So I always endeavored to do it just a little bit differently. So with the Series X, yes, Yarden points out in the chat, I did it in the back of a truck driving around a parking lot, and that was great. I almost dropped it. Yeah, I almost dropped that sucker. I was ready for the next generation. I was ready for Xbox to, take that next step. It seemed like, after Don Matrick and Uncle Phil took over, all of us were in it, man. We were all under his spell. Maybe some of us still are, but especially then, going from the VCR Xbox One to the One S was a big move. And that One X, I think the One X is one of the best consoles ever. It was really great. So we got all these teraflops with the Series X. And I thought that was really cool. And it's this big tower thing. Like, it must be powerful. That must be great. SSD, also very good. And I'm just a sucker for new consoles. So I didn't really need, honestly, a whole lot of convincing. on that because I was gonna buy it. I ended up just buying a Series S though. I got given the Series X, so as a backup, I have a Series S here as well. So I have both of those suckers. But I don't know. Did I answer the whole question? Is that good? Okay. Okay.
How about you, Mitch?
Mostly because I want the latest and greatest. Things that stuck out. One, I was able to secure 3 pre-orders for an Xbox Series X, which I promptly helped my boys.
Yeah, leave some.
Which I helped.
Marcus
my
O'Neill
friends.
needed one, dude. Come on.
He sold them for $7,000 on eBay.
No. So whatever reason, I don't know how, but like whenever those consoles go live, I happen to be like available. You know, like at Amazon when they go live at 11 a.m. on a Tuesday or something stupid, I'm available. And typically I help Bryant like the last 2 times, the 1X and the Series X. I've helped Bryant get his Xbox. So that's the same thing. Like I'm not a scumbag where I sell them for 3 times market value. I just get them from my friends.
Just
so
2.5.
I did that. And then the other thing, like the things that like made me want to get it, graphics, I was like, yeah, cool. The hard drive speed and quick resume, because quick resume is a godsend. It is a godsend. You could come back 2 months later to a game and it just pops right back where you were. Unless it's an
Except that
online
half the
game.
achievements didn't pop.
That's true.
Womp.
Yeah, unless it's an online game to which it promptly tells you to go to hell and reconnect to the internet.
Yep.
So yeah. But overall, quick resume's awesome. Also, when I picked it up, that thing's heavy.
Yep.
That thing is not. It is unassuming how like you pick it up, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not how weight should work. That's not gravity. What the heck?
It was definitely heavier than most other consoles. Very dense. Definitely a weapon if you want to. And then
whoa,
if you want, you don't have to.
Self-defense.
Yeah, exactly. But then quickly after seeing that, I basically went to, I don't know if it was that Christmas or the Christmas after, I bought Series S's for my kids. Because immediately I was just like, all the new games are going to start requiring that Series S, and that super fast drive is just something else. So, yep, that's the biggest reasons why I went with those. So, no regrets. No regrets.
Yep, good console.
Nothing. Awesome console. Yep. What about you, Fee?
Oh, don't do it.
Yeah, when I bought mine, I'm just joking. I don't own one, guys.
There's such an easy way to do this.
To not ask her, just to pretend like she's not on the show.
We all know.
Go turn off your camera, Fee. We'll talk in a minute. Just go.
Okay.
Why did you choose Xbox Cloud Gaming, Fee?
Thank you. Because I like accessibility with games. Bowser, I think having the ability to play it anywhere is important. And so, yes, I play my Xbox games on my TV, through my Samsung TV, through cloud gaming. I play it on my iPad. I play it on my Steam Deck, on my computer. Well, my computer, it's downloaded because it's a PC. But yeah, no, like, quite honestly, like, overall, like, I used to be a PlayStation girly / PC gamer, and I just gravitated more to Xbox over the past 4 years. So, shout out to Xbox.
Shout out.
Nice.
4 years. Thanks. By the way, amazing job, Crocodile, keeping up with this anniversary business. Like that. Yeah. That might be something that we would do, but no.
Nah.
No.
Why
would we?
I saw that comment. I'm like, man, some people do a way better job of tracking important stuff like that than
is it important
on the show.
Like, is that really important?
I think it's neat. I don't know. It's just,
neat.
Yeah. Shout out to Crocodile. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, I had picked up a 1S very late into the 1 generation because a friend of mine sold me on Game Pass idea. I didn't play it too much. And then I got big into Stadia. Like, I had the Founders Edition. I was all in for that. And then throughout the first year of it did, I spent a year of watching every games conference and announcement looking for a Stadia logo and it not being there. And I was like, oh, maybe I should get the new consoles. So I bought both the Series X and the PS5. Like, I'm not missing out on games. It's not happening. Mm-hmm. So that's how I ended up here. I was fortunate enough to secure the orders and got them in, and I got a couple extra, I think, Xboxes for local people that had kids for their Christmas. So I felt like Santa Claus being able to get it. Because, well, like, if you work like a job where you don't sit at a computer all day, how are you supposed to get any of those drops?
Exactly.
You don't.
You don't.
Sucks to be you.
So that's what my mission was. Yep.
Sucks to suck. I love it.
But what was funny for me, funny I guess, it worked out for everyone else. It seemed like every game that I would go play on Series X or PS5, because I'd like missed a lot of the previous games, I would play it, and then like 2 weeks later they would announce a graphic update for the new consoles. So you're welcome to everyone. That was both Xbox and PlayStation side. I'm responsible for all of the next gen updates they got.
Also, shout out to Xbox for not being rude and charging you for $10 to upgrade to better graphics.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Has it only been 4 years?
Yep.
For those, I guess.
Like, I feel like people are ready for the next one. It's only been 4 years?
It's only been 4 years.
I'll save that comment to myself.
What?
Yep.
I was going to say a half step just came out recently. That's lackluster, but it's okay. We don't have to talk about that.
Son of a gun. Oh.
Somebody's happy about it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we got Yawn32.
Hey, buddy.
With Death Stranding coming to Xbox, which other PlayStation exclusives do you want to see come to Xbox this year? And do you think people will throw out their PS5 since an exclusive went to Xbox?
Oh, definitely.
The internet won't be happy, but
They
those
hate
PS5 fanboys, yeah.
Fee, did you throw your PS5 in the trash?
I did. My hypothetical Xbox went straight into the garbage can right beside my hypothetical PlayStation 5.
Just give
Wow,
up on
both
all
of them.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah. Perfectly
It's
reasonable
really
reaction.
easy when it's a hypothetical console.
Yeah, it really is. Costs $0. Are there any PlayStation exclusives you want to see come to Xbox?
You can keep them.
You can keep them.
She doesn't want them because they're all in the trash.
They're all in the trash.
Trash.
I'm dying. Maybe like the only thing I could probably even think of is maybe like God of War. But because I know it's on PC, I just don't think it's on like specifically like Game Pass. So that's the only thing I could probably think of.
Yeah.
And that's showing my essentially my lackluster like knowledge off the top of my head of games that I would want from PlayStation to an Xbox. But yeah, I think that's probably the closest of what I would, because there's so many game options out there already that I'm not just like, maybe like Final Fantasy 16.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
good
think
one.
everyone's
That'll
pretty
come.
hopeful that that'll come now.
I think they
Square
announced
said
too,
we're done with the PlayStation.
Then we're good.
Yeah.
My answer
That'll
is
come.
whatever. All of it.
What do you got, Mitch?
Helldivers.
Yep.
Oh, it's
I
a
was
good
waiting
answer.
for somebody to say that.
That's
a
your
good
answer.
one.
It's
Yeah.
like the Sony multiplayer game they didn't give up on. So it's like
Yep.
that's the one
'Cause
that
they didn't make it.
That's-
It's
What?
not a first party game.
Do they not own the studio that makes Helldivers?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure they do.
What? What's the studio? Hell, no, they don't.
Is that not a Sony-owned studio?
I think it's a second party arrangement with them.
Is it?
It's by Arrowhead Game Studio.
Yeah, they don't own Arrowhead, do they?
Okay.
Let's see.
Impossible
Independent
to
Swedish
know.
video games developer. Yeah, they don't own them. Yeah, that's why I love this answer quite a lot, because this is possible, and they've actually come out.
So this
and
is
said,
very similar to Death Stranding.
totally, and they
Like
said
Sony put up some money to make this game happen, and therefore it's exclusive.
Yep. They said it's up to Sony. Like, people are asking, like, would you put the game on Xbox? They said, we would love to. Talk to Sony. Like, this is a great one. Like, it's possible. Make some noise about this one. Crossplay on it would be great. They just got, like, cross-save on No Man's Sky. My God, I think I talk the most about No Man's Sky for a game I've never played before. That's me. I'm the most. I talk about it the most. People are like, wow, he talks about it a lot. I can't do it. It's a bad week for that one. Sorry. I'm sorry.
you're
I'm
fine, you're
sorry.
fine.
Sorry.
No, but like my thing is, it's just that game unfortunately is on a downcline when it comes to player base. At the
now's the
moment,
time.
get you a solid DLC.
Yep.
Get you a super solid like kick in the face. Here's a brand new planet. Here's a brand new enemy. Here's a brand new set of guns.
Yep.
And it's crossplay and it's out on Xbox and have fun. I think that is the one that I feel, again, anytime look what they did with Grounded and Sea of Thieves. You took your like best multiplayer social games and you put them on those other consoles, and they were #1 on the PlayStation Store for a minute there. Like, that's the games that, like, if it starts to have a slowly dying fan base or player base, give it some life, throw it on another console, make it crossplay, please, because I think that game is phenomenal. I feel like I feel like I got on that game too late. You know, I jumped on it like a couple weeks into it, which is, again, it sounds so dumb. I played a game a couple weeks and it was like
That
late.
is dumb.
It is dumb. But at the same time, like, that game is awesome. It's great, and it definitely should be played by more people. So I would say that.
If only Fee would show us how to play it.
Yeah.
If only he would do it and not kill us.
If only we could play
She
that game
comes
without
off mute to give
crashing.
us a stare.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just
Last
saying.
time did not go well.
The last time it did not go well to the point that I uninstalled it instantaneously
wasn't
after our
good.
game session.
wasn't good.
So
I don't know what happened to that game. Like, why did that game have such a jump off a cliff? Like, I felt like that game could do no wrong. They had
They did wrong. They
Yeah.
upset the
That
PC
whole
players.
PlayStation account thing with PC.
Yeah,
that
but
was
I mean,
not
also
good.
that's the thing that sucks is, like I said, that wasn't that studio's fault. You know what I mean? That studio was just like, hey,
but
we're not publishing this. We can't really make that call.
when you anger
I
all
think-
the PC players, that's not
I
a good
think-
move.
I think the dumb part is the fact that they got rid of the requirement, yet they still don't sell it in countries that PlayStation Network doesn't exist.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, the whole thing's a mess.
Yeah, the whole thing's a mess. We won't say whose fault that is, but yeah, I'm just, it sucks because, like I said, I feel like that game had such goodwill for, like, the community, how everybody was on Twitter, like, following all the different things that were going on, the live events that were happening in the game. Like, there's a lot of cool things going
Cool
on.
game. Yep.
And I think that game should get a second chance.
Yeah. Come on over to Xbox.
If No Man's
The
Sky
water's
gets a
warm.
second chance, why can't Helldivers?
Second chances.
What about Concord?
Oh.
Anyways,
As
Maybe
for
if
me,
it came out on Xbox, it wouldn't have died.
no, that game would have died. Sorry, go on.
yeah. It just would have died harder.
I'm
be a
sorry,
Die
Bowser.
Hard.
It would have been Xbox's
Be like
fault
Bruce
then.
Willis.
Yeah, exactly. It would have been our fault. You're right. It would have been Xbox's fault that game made by Sony that they spent $200 million making sucked. You're right.
Yep.
true.
Thanks, Game Pass.
Don, what games would you want come over?
One is impossible. I know that. But Spider-Man is the biggest superhero on the planet. Like, it's just the most popular thing, and for it to be only on one console is a shame. That sucks. But kudos to Sony for locking that down. Good for you. My real answer that I think would be well at home at Xbox is, I think it was one of the first. It was in the launch title or launch window for PS5 was Demon Souls. Demon Souls is a gorgeous game, man. I feel
Real
like
pretty.
all these years since then, like, not a lot of games look as good as that. It's one of, like, it's just an S tier remaster. They did a wonderful job there. That's From Software, of course. So yeah, get that over on Xbox. I think that would be well received over here. That'd be great.
All right. My game that I think should come over is probably less likely now than it was when it launched, and that is Returnal.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Yeah, because Housemarque has since been acquired by PlayStation, and that kind of blew it out of the water. But man, what a game.
All the games from Housemarque. Bring them all over. I love that
Why not?
studio.
Bring them all
Yep.
over. So
Shout out. I gotta
So
get
we
a
got-
Portal. No? You don't like that
No.
idea? Oh,
No.
I like the Portal idea.
Wait, what Portal idea?
Like the portable thing for the PlayStation Port. Or is it portable? What the hell is it called?
No, you
PlayStation
said
Portal.
Portal.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it's called,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. I want one of those.
Okay.
Why?
I think they're neat. I like how they just took the controller and split it in half and threw a screen inside there.
Okay.
Fair. Okay.
Beautiful design.
All right.
Good job.
Perfect.
Sean's reasoning for buying anything.
11
It's
out of
neat.
10.
It's neat.
Yeah.
Neat. Hey, he said he wasn't buying games this year.
He didn't
He
say
didn't say he
accessories or
wouldn't buy
hardware.
armor. Yep.
I might have said that.
I might have said I shouldn't
I
spend
might have
money
said-
on games
That's okay.
at all.
Switch 2's coming out next year. I'm good. Like,
yeah,
we
you're
made
good.
It.
You
Yeah,
did
we're
it.
fine.
Wait for Xbox to drop that handheld console for the holidays here.
man, can you
Ruin
guys
Sean's
imagine?
life.
I am. Wait, I'm building a PC. What am I talking about? I'm good. I gotta get a motherboard and a processor on Black Friday, and then we're good to go, you guys. We're
There
all
you
done.
go.
We got
Throw
everything
that
else.
stuff together.
Mm-hmm.
That is all from
Is
the
that it?
community questions. Let's jump out of the carpool. We're done riding together. Everyone's home from Extra Life. No more carpooling.
The end. We're
Yeah.
never
We
jumping in a
goodbye.
car together.
We
ever
actually
again.
did carpool. It was really
We did a
nice.
lot. There was a
We
lot
did
of carpooling.
Yeah.
Everybody complained that my Jeep was too tall.
I complained, especially. Oh, dude.
I would have, but I didn't get in it.
That's true. Everybody was like, I gotta
Why is it
fall
so
out of this
high?
damn car.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll
Welcome
my
to-
ankle jumping out of this thing.
Welcome to Jeeps.
Very
what do you want me to
dangerous.
say?
Where's the ladder? You know,
Some of them have that little extra step. This one
need that
didn't.
step exactly.
Yeah, that need that step.
I need you to put the hydraulics down a little bit, Mitch. Park the thing. Just
I'm sorry.
lower it.
I couldn't find that switch in that one. My bad.
Yep, not good. Oh, Locklith in the chat says we're going back next weekend. Can you imagine?
Or you could pick somewhere else.
Oh, what if we did like a Christmas special?
I got
somewhere.
like 2 weeks off for Christmas, so I'm
Me
down.
too. Yeah.
Let's go. Coming to
So
Sean's
do I.
house, playing video games.
Oh. Guys, speaking of that, stay tuned. We have something really cool bubbling up. We got some ideas bubbling up for our game of the year. Something is happening for the end of the year stuff, and it's going to be great. I'll just tell you this much. This year, we have 12 hosts at Carpool Gaming. We've got to do it differently this year. So we had a couple cool ideas. Like we cannot do it the same as we've done it. So we've got some ideas. Now we're done Extra Life, as we've said. So we got to move on to the next thing, which is end of the year. Then we'll take a little bit of a break and we'll start 2025, which is bonkers that it is the year 2025. I like the sound of that. That's really cool. We're on the road to the end of 2024. Just like right now, we are at the end of the road on the Xbox Drive episode 362. 362 episodes of this nonsense. Holy crap. Thank you everybody so much for watching and listening. Before we thank our patrons over at patreon.com/carpoolgaming, Bowz has got something to say.
Thank you to the prof over on Twitch for your sub. Appreciate you.
Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thanks.
Prof Rock.
Appreciate
you.
that.
Thank you. Bowser, where can people find you on the internet?
I have no idea. Probably nowhere because all I've done since
Who
we
the
got
hell
back
knows?
is take naps. Like every day after work, I take an hour and a half nap. So I don't know. Maybe you could find me in Discord. Maybe on X or Xbox or PlayStation or Threads or Blue Sky at
Good
Bowser13.
God.
All of them.
Wonderful. Fee, I hope you know where people can find you.
People can find me. You can find me on Discord. You can also find me on Blue Sky as well at Zoranix, because that's where I'm going to be from now on. You can also find me over on Twitch, where I am finally. I know I keep saying this, and every week it's a joke because I keep on saying I'm going to play a game. I'm okay. I have a 3-day weekend, guys.
Oh, me too.
Hey.
So
What's the holiday?
Remembrance Day.
Nice.
Yes, and for that reason, I'm gonna have to stream, and I say I have to because I really want to. So I'm gonna choose one of the games that I've been putting on my backlog. Is it gonna be Rika? Is it gonna be more Baldur's Gate 3? Who knows?
Nope, it's going to be Dragon Age Veilguard character creator.
I do not own that game,
yeah.
and for that
I
reason,
might.
I mean,
Yeah.
there's an easy way to fix that, but
that is pricey, my friend. Either way, there are so many games I have in my backlog.
Pricey.
I will play something. I'll play something.
then do Baldur's Gate character creator. It's fine.
Why not? Just listen to Down, Down, Down by the River multiple times on repeat for hours on end. It'll be great.
Very nice. Okay. Mitch, you lying son of a gun. Tell the truth. Where can people find you on the internet?
MitchPower1116.com. Usually, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I got back and it's just a mess. Like I haven't had a normal day yet. It's been
Same.
something crazy happening since we got back. Hopefully to have my streaming schedule back. I'll be doing this weekend. Probably won't be doing any sort of community games because a new season of Apex came out and I need to get some grinding on that ranked. Yeah, exactly. But as far as that goes, just hopefully get back in the swing of things with streaming and all that. MitchPower1116.com for everything.
As for me, you can definitely still find me on X or Twitter if you like, at Sean Capri. Sean like Connery, Capri like the pants. It's the same on Xbox Live, because that's what we totally call it still. And on the Nintendo Drive, I'm over there. I'm on the Pants Patreon podcast for Patrons Podcast, which is an exclusive bonus podcast for supporting Carpool Gaming, which is wonderful. And of course, when you support Carpool Gaming on patreon.com/Carpool Gaming, we clap when we say your name. So thank you so much to our ultimate producers, Jonathan Brown, who is just a wonderful human being. I got to hang out with him a lot at Extra Life. You can support him by going to linktree/pme.jib. Go download Purple Monkey Entertainment Music, PME, Spotify, Apple Music. You owe it to yourself. It is wonderful. JB, I had a wonderful time hanging out with you. I also had a wonderful time hanging out with Cwagmire, who reminds you that the best babes are Xenobabes. And if you haven't already, you guys, go watch the VOD. Go watch video on demand on youtube.com/carpoolgaming, where Cwagmire helped our one and only Miles of Amanda finish Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in one of the most emotional endings ever. It was absolutely perfect. Just one of those, you couldn't have scripted it better. So thank you to Cwagmire for that. Thank you, TechMike, who says whether you're Kevesi or Agnian, you are a Xenobabe at heart. And I believe I am the only one saying that correctly.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think that's
Probably.
it. Seth probably too. Seth gets it. Platinum producer Smokin Joe, Solo, the Captain, and Tim Paullin, thank you so much. And our gold members, Adam K, Anna, Awesome Dave, 1337, BobLoblaw, Brad Moore, Brian Reese, Cecily Carrozza, Dan and Luma, Dannohh, Drellesh, Emily O, Kelly, Drellesh, Emily, I'm sorry. I lost my spot being a jackass. I'm sorry. Hoppel, Yon32, Ligerwoods 330, OldMrFrump, Patrice Mallette, Peje EP, Shane Erickson, the TheDonRob, and the Jiggy Collector. Thank you all so much for your support. We clap and we say your name. That is the end of the Xbox Drive episode 362. We will be back next week. We've got more content here, so stick around, and we're going to probably talk more about Dragon Age next week. Mitch, go ahead and say bye to the people.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks so much for tuning into this episode of the Xbox Drive. Now, before you drive off, be sure to like and subscribe on YouTube and follow Carpool Gaming on socials. Don't forget that we've got some awesome Xbox Drive merch on carpoolgaming.com, and you can also support the show on Patreon at patreon.com/carpoolgaming for exclusive content. Links to everything are in the description. We'll see you next week.